Hey y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts, so welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Okay, so let me get caught up in the chat super quickly, because some people got here early and they have left messages. Hey Christine, hey Not Magic. Hey Joy, hey Jen. Somebody said they'll be back later. Some said they were leaving thumbprints. So, hey Wanda. Wanda says, hey everyone in Oklahoma tonight. Pam, what video did Mikey shout you out in? I've been trying to find it. So he didn't shout me out in a video. He commented on, or the Crochet Crowd commented on a video that I had done of an unboxing, mystery unboxing of the Crochet Crowd mystery box from Yarn Inspirations. And then he did a community tab post and shouted me out. And he said some like super duper really nice sweet things. So, hey Joy. Joy said she was wondering the same thing. Hey Sandrine. Hey Bryn Michelle. Hey Cecilia. Hey Diane. Hey Zach. Let's see. Hey Carla. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Joy saying hey to everybody. Hey Miss Regina. So, what has everybody got on their hooks tonight, or their needles, or what are y'all crafting? Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia says, hello, my orange Dr. Pepper beautiful friend. You know me well. Look at. Ooh. Dan said, I saw Mikey's community post. Congratulations. Yeah, y'all. I was like totally floored, like completely floored. I was, I had just got to work and my computer was booting up, and while it was booting up, I was scrolling on my phone. I was like, oh, Crochet Crowd posted something. What did they have to say? You know, and then like at the bottom of my screen, I could see my picture, my emoji or whatever, my YouTube picture. So, and then like I read and I was like, oh, wait, he's talking about me. I was just like, what? So, yeah, I was super excited. Cecilia said she is crocheting another dishcloth. Nice. Cynthia says, hugs, Joy. Love your name. Okay, so some of y'all, I sent the link. Hey, Lisa. I sent the I sent the StreamYard. That's what happens when you combine YouTube and StreamYard. I sent the link. Email. I sent the link on Facebook. I know I forgot to send it to somebody, and I know who it is, and it's Zach. Zach, I'm sorry I forgot to send it, but I can. I will go send it. Yeah. So check your email or your messenger, and if anybody wants to pop up on panel and I haven't sent it, send me an email, and I can send you the link. And I'll figure out how I'm going to do this from now on. Y'all know last week I told you we're going to do a little different instead of dropping the link or pinning the link at the top. Just because that gets, yeah. Well, y'all know what I told y'all last week. It's a little cray. So, anyway, yeah, just email me if you want the link. Alrighty, let me get caught back up here. Scroll. Let's see. Hey, Lisa. She's saying hey to everybody. Regina said she is working on her first creation, a crocheted ribbon for your hair. Oh, that's nice. Sandrine says, you know what I'm doing. Working on that Roll Tide blanket. I know. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Zach said he is putting laundry in the dryer. It's 10 there, and it's been done since like 5. Yeah, well, Zach, I've got some in the dryer that did not get dried well from a couple of days ago, so now they got to go back in the washer. It happens. Hey, Dawn P. She says, hello, all you beautiful people. Can't stay long, but wanted to leave a thumb. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hey, Chris Kaleidoscope. She said, hey, everyone, updating phone. We will be talking in a bit. All righty. Regina says, that was a week ago. My memory is shot. Regina, and you may have missed it because I know you came in a little late last week. A couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I had somebody wanting to come up on panel that would not show their face. This is all I could see. Like when I have somebody, when we say get somebody in the basement, that means I can see who it is, but nobody else can. And it just is what I can see from their camera. And this is what I could see. And it was a man's name, and he would not move his hand, which is distracting. And another time somebody was typing, because when you click on the link, we have like a private chat. So like if you're doing like a collaboration and you have different things coming up, the people on the panel can talk amongst themselves to let people, so that, hey, I'm getting ready to show this, or I'm going to do that. Well, if you request to come up on the panel, even if you're not brought into the stream, you can still access that private chat. And somebody was constantly typing in the private chat, which is super distracting when it's not somebody on panel. So trying to read that, it was just, so that's why I'm sending the link separately. It just makes it easier for now until, it's just making it easier for right now. Hey, Theta, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Oh, hey, Cheryl. Hey, Chanler. Hi, Lydia. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. And y'all, guess what? We got somebody in the basement. Yep. Regina says, oh, okay. I fully understand. No problemo. Lisa. Hey, hey, hey.
How are you?
I'm good. Bryn Michelle says, yep, safer that way. Exactly. Because, I mean, I've seen and heard all the people talk about different ones where the people pop up on the panel and then they like show their giblets and nobody wants to see that.
No. Go to a porn site for that bit.
So I don't want to see I don't want to see all that. So we're going to do it this way. And I know I forgot people. I know I forgot to send the link to people. It was not intentional. I promise. It was just, I was trying to remember who all to send it to that might want to possibly come up. Hey, Mama Rhea.
Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, I did that I'm doing that too, like what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Sending it to people who I know that will come up onto the chat.
Yeah. And I sent it to way more than I can have up on panel, but I figure a lot of people may not can come. So, but
I just plug in my computer in while I'm talking, or I'll go flat.
No worries. Ada says, I'm just a little worried about tomorrow having a small procedure done in the morning. Oh no. Ooh. Well, we will
we'll
keep
pray for you
in our yes.
Hi, Bryn Michelle.
Yes, ma'am, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
Zach says starting tomorrow he's going to do that too. I just think it's going to be easier for now.
Yeah, and then just
he's in a spazzy mood tonight. That's Tiny done beat me up the hallway. He was in the kitchen and he saw me walking this way and he beat me to the bedroom or beat me to the craft room.
I think it's better doing it the way that you're doing it because then you can have who you want up on the panel.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I mean, and I want other people that want to get the opportunity to jump up on panel, that opportunity. So all you have to do is send me an email. You'll have to agree to the rules of YouTube. Like, you have to agree to the rules and regulations that YouTube puts forth. Hey, Pamela, welcome in.
Hi, Pamela.
And then you'll also have to, did I send it? Dawn, did I send it to IG?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, because she's asking if you could send it via Facebook.
Yeah, I thought I sent it to Facebook. I may have. I don't know. I just clicked on like a group thingy, so maybe not. I will go send it to you.
I got it through the crafting with the. I got it through the messenger with crafting with the girls.
Cynthia!
Hey.
Hey, Lisa, I heard you say hey a while ago.
Oh.
Let's see.
That's okay. I'm easy overplaced.
What?
I said that's okay. I'm easy overplaced. Everyone overlooks.
No, I don't mean it like that. Like, as I was trying to get the email message from Pam, I heard you say hello, so I just waited to say hello to you when I was here versus like in the chat.
You didn't go, Cynthia, to go live with Jeannie and V this week?
I did.
Or did I? Oh, I missed it, did I?
They go on Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which was my Thursday. Normally I catch it, and I did.
Right.
I must have missed it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my hair looks long, y'all.
Hi,
Sorry.
Sunita. Yeah, I must have missed it. I must have been out when you guys came on then.
That's fine.
Hey, Sunita. Oh, I'm losing up in the chat. Hold up. Back up.
I can't back up. I'll end up in a wall.
Okay, Wanda says just got her supper heated up: rotisserie chicken, potato salad, and asparagus. That sounds yummy.
That does sound yummy.
I just had lunch, and because Good Friday, I don't know if Cynthia probably does. You don't eat meat on Good Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's how we've been brought up, and the whole time I'm a Vegemite lover. You all know I love my Vegemite, and not supposed to eat the Vegemite on Good Friday either because of what's in it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, right. So because it's got the meat extract and everything in it, so we've been brought up. We give that up. That's our thing for Lent. We give that up as well. Said to Lydia, I'm going to make some lunch. I left her running while I go and make lunch. Zach said, what are you having? I said, Vegemite sandwich, not even thinking about being Good Friday. I go down, make toast. I put a bit of Vegemite on. Lara said, do you know what you're doing? I said, yeah, I'm making me lunch. And when I looked, the Vegemite jar was open and I already had it spread.
You're like, oh, no.
I'm going, oh. And I thought, I can't waste the bread. I'm just going to have to eat it. So I'm sorry.
The heart was in the right place.
I realized after I had spread it and I thought, I'm not one to waste a Vegemite sandwich, so I ate it.
Right.
So it doesn't, it's the first time I've ever done it, so I'm thinking, please forgive me.
I'm
sure you were forgiven. That's what I was going to say too.
Yes.
It's sort of one thing that that's what we were brought up, that you know, with Lent, you always give something up, and that's what we've done. And Vegemite with the meat extract in it is what we've been brought up to do. So yeah, so I had a Vegemite sandwich. So I got milk, so hopefully that'll wash it down and away.
All right, so Theta says, Theta says she has something wrong with her kidney, so they're going to check it out. Well, you will for sure be in our prayers, girl.
Yes.
You will be, definitely.
I know that's scary, and I know you want to see what's going on, but for sure.
Yes.
Christine!
Hi. Hey,
Oh.
I see you, Lydia. I'll grab you in just a second.
We have rain.
You didn't see my private chat.
Did you want to wait? No, I'm sorry. I could
No,
put you down, give you 5 minutes. My bad. I'll throw you back down in the basement.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear, but can you hear outside?
Just watch me put on rouge.
Okay.
Hey,
it's
ready for the live.
It's all good.
We get ready for the live. Okay, guys.
This is how you put on the roof.
Oh, this is much better lighting.
Well, maybe you should put your makeup more up.
Ready for the live, everyone.
Lydia, you done well with your live today?
See me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Are you on your new tablet, Lydia?
She's trying to learn it.
Yeah.
It's got her freezing up. Let's see. Elizabeth says, Regina, she stayed home sick from work yesterday and today. Oh, no. She went to the doctor and was tested. Okay. She said, thank goodness it's only a sinus infection. Oh, that's good.
I was going to say, thanks to Elizabeth, she said, Lisa, I've done that before.
Mhm.
No, it's awful.
Cynthia, this question is
Almost
for
ready,
you.
guys.
What
Almost
time is-
ready.
You're good. What time is the joyride?
6:15 a.m. my time.
Girl, I'll be sleeping.
Okay, let me work that out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 p.m. my time.
You might could go along.
And I'll be going along for a joyride.
So now I feel like a crusher. So tomorrow morning is just literally for my Joyrider team members, but the one for everybody is April 22nd.
Oh, April 22nd. So I'll have to wait.
Yes, sorry.
That's all right. It'll be something I can look forward to.
I'm excited. So my parents called me today and they told me, they're like, well, what time does it tell you that the sun rises? So I told them and they're like, okay, so just so you know, that's when the sun actually comes up, but being on the lake, there's like a daylight, like you can see before then. So I went and looked and sure enough, it's like 20 minutes before actual sunrise that you can actually see daylight across the lake. So I'm like, okay, so I'm actually leaving my house at 5:45. So I'm leaving at 5:45, but I won't actually start filming till 6:15. So they won't get the entire hour drive there. They'll just get from 6:15 till we get seated and watch the sun come up. Because I want it to be completely dark when we're at the lake with it coming up. Same thing on the 22nd. So yeah, I won't be on very long tonight after I finish inventorying this last bit of yarn to complete, because I don't know if y'all can tell. Well, don't look at the mess because I'm still renovating my studio, but I completely redid the yarn wall. And even the top is different.
It looks
all
good.
that yarn came off the wall and went back on, categorized even better. But anyway, and all those boxes, remember all those Crochet Society boxes? They're gone. But yeah.
What you can't see behind the curtain is Hot Mess Express over there. I'm just saying.
Well, you got to see a little of mine, but that's okay. That's okay. This is called getting even more organized.
What you see behind window number 3 is rain.
Oh, it's been raining here too. Rain, rain, blah, rain.
It's only just started. So I think God must forgive me what I've done for today. Somehow.
It is mess. Let's see here.
But I think it stopped now. But then we'll get more.
Lydia, how are you today?
Lydia, Cynthia said, how are you today?
I'm doing all right.
I think she's frozen a little.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I was cleaning earlier today on my video. I went on my own first StreamYard Live with Zach and Pam, and I tried bringing up Dawn, but it would not let me bring her up.
Yeah, because you dropped yourself out a couple of times.
You'll get the hang of it. So Elizabeth said she's hoping that she's got to get well enough because she's flying to Orlando next Thursday to visit her granddaughter.
I don't know why.
We can't hear you, Lydia. I think your internet's cutting you out again.
Yeah.
Sunita says she's going to be listening with her eyes closed. And she says hi to everybody.
I really.
Regina said to Elizabeth, she says, I'm glad it's only a sinus infection, but sorry that she had to miss another day at work.
Oh, that's sad.
Let's see. Scroll. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Hi, Eden. Welcome in. How are you tonight?
Today.
Yeah, today for you. How are you tomorrow? Oh, you lost Lydia.
Did you
How are
mute
you
me or did
doing
I mute
tomorrow,
me?
Eden? Do what?
Did you mute me or did I mute me?
You muted
You
you.
probably mute
Oh.
yourself.
I was like, shush.
That's enough out of you, Christine.
You're too loud. No,
Well,
I
good.
thought
How are
muted
you today?
Chanler wants to know, Pam, are you doing the link privately?
Yes, I sent it to several.
You're just gonna have like an
Yeah, I need to do
email
like a
blast.
right. That's what I need to do. So I need to get everybody's email and send it that way, or have like one big.
Get on your community tab for people
Facebook.
to leave their email if they want
Yeah,
to.
I could do that, or one big like Facebook group or whatever.
Yeah. I don't
Like
know.
a message thingy. Something.
Don't listen to me. I don't know how to use. I'm not a YouTuber. Disregard everything I say.
No, you are like brilliant.
Christine, you know, takey backies. You put it out there now.
Engage my comment. I have taken a break from crochet a little bit today, and you want to see what I was working on. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I do
absolutely.
this as a hobby.
Do you want to go big?
No,
Okay.
because I don't have any makeup on. But I Bible journal, and I was painting in my little journal today.
Oh, that's
Wait, where's
cool.
that? Isn't that fun? So I just
That
needed
is
a break, and I just decided this one is very appropriate.
Oh, love that.
Yes.
But I've got like tons of these illustration Bibles, even the big spiral bound ones. And I decided to take, they're like these gelatos, like, and you can,
I know, Dawn. I'm so excited.
you can
Sorry,
paint with them,
Oh, how cool.
and they don't bleed through. So I was
What
doing
are
that
they?
today.
What are those?
They're Faber Castell gelatos. They're great for, because like the paper's like really thin. So this isn't like my actual study Bible, but I have a bunch of these, and I was coloring today to take a break from crochet, and now I'm crocheting. So I wanted to show you that.
Thanks, Elizabeth, for forgiving me.
No better, Sandrine.
Oh,
Get
Dreamy,
better,
I hope you feel
Sandrine.
better.
She said she's got a headache, or a slight headache. Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't
Hi,
help when the
Harvey.
pollen's paint up.
Chris is
Hi,
back.
Chris.
Said hi, everyone. Done with the update. Night meds taken.
Yeah.
Welcome
Candy.
back. Welcome back. Regina's telling. Oh, have a safe trip, Cynthia. We will all be sleeping. We'll be thinking of you driving in the darkness.
Thank
My
you.
body,
Driving in the darkness.
when my alarm goes off and my eyeballs see darkness outside, my brain says, "Nope, go back to sleep." Snooze.
My
Really?
mom was so
I
cute.
have a
She
hard
called me
time
today and she's
falling.
like, your dad disappeared. And I was like, when he come back inside, she's like, where have you been? And he was like, I was making sure there was no pine cones. They're so worried about me walking because, I still don't walk well on surface since I don't have the feeling in my legs.
Mm-hmm.
And he was out there picking up pine cones and making sure there was no pine cones, or if there was a root that was kind of like sticking up, he went and got dirt and covered it up so it was like buried. I was just like,
Oh, that's
y'all are
so
just like, oh my
sweet.
gosh, made me feel so good.
That's so
Really
sweet.
sweet.
Wanda is setting her alarm. She hopes she can make it.
If not, I'll just be talking to Todd because I found out today that he is off, so he will be riding with me instead of joining me later.
Oh, well, that's
So,
good. That's great.
Yay.
yeah.
Extra special.
Yep. Well, I planned the one for everybody for sure on a day that I knew he would be off because I know he will want to engage with everybody because, he loves y'all too. Plus, that day happens to be my dad's birthday. So it's really cool because we're going to surprise him with some stuff. So,
Oh, that's cool.
Great.
Well, cool.
See, me and Mama Ria is doing the same thing. Drooling and snoring. If I'm awake, it's because Tiny is sitting out the door meowing. Other than that, even Max will be sleeping. If it's Max, he's not an early riser. Max is one of my dogs, y'all. He's not an early riser either.
hello, Granny.
Hey, Pamela.
Hi, Granny.
Hey. Everybody's still saying hey.
Do any of you cross stitch or
Yes.
do needlepoint?
Mm-hmm.
Here, ask Pam.
Yep,
You do?
This is what I'm working on. My first stamped. I've never done a stamped one till now. I kind of like it. It has its pluses and its minuses.
Oh, did you end up finding that bigger frame?
No, I'm still using little ones. So far, I've done
You know the big frame? I found it on the clearance at Hobby Lobby for $10.
The square one or a big round one.
The big round one that stands up.
Oh, wow.
You just reminded me. I do have one that stands.
I took a picture.
I got it on I got it at a yard sale. It's in there. It's like a big one though.
I got one too. It's rectangle. I
Yep.
forgot. Oh my gosh. It's been so
And
long
I've
since
got
I've
one.
cross-stitched.
And I've got one that like slides under my legs and it holds it right
Oh,
here.
I have that one right here.
And I like that one, but I like to hold it because you
Me
gotta like it's hard to maneuver around it, but I do like it. So
I finished this today.
oh, that's pretty.
But I put this is a real it's a bead. It's a what's it called? A ladybug.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I can 100% relate to that. 100% can relate.
Yep.
100%.
So I just finished this one and I want to get another one.
Good night, Dawn P, if you're still here.
Good night,
Night,
Dawn.
Dawn.
Good night, Don P.
Me either, Wanda. Wanda says, I am not a morning person. Me neither. I am a night owl.
I want to figure out how to sew or cross stitch into my Bible journaling, how to incorporate it.
Mm-hmm.
I got the bookmarks, but I want it to be on the page. So
you can get well. You wouldn't want to use the you can buy the fabric, but you have to get it wet to be able to pull the things out. So you wouldn't want to do that in your thingy.
No.
But you could take a pencil and lightly make dots, and then you could just. But it would be hard. It would be hard to keep it from ripping those thin little pages.
I know. I have you guys. I have so many, of those journaling Bibles. I have one that's a little thicker, and I might try and do it in that one.
Eden says she'll try to keep her laughter down as she's watching a new show series, and the host makes me laugh so loud she's a comedian. Cool. And there's Chandler's thingy.
Yeah, I'll let you know she's laughing.
Let me go do that right quick.
Well, I'm just going to tell y'all how much I do love y'all with these things because I am not a morning person either. I am very much a night owl.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm a night owl. I could be up all night and still get up and go to work the next day.
Oh, I mean, I have no choice but to do that, but no. I don't enjoy it.
I will tell you that I do sometimes like getting up really early in the morning if I've got something to get done because the house is quiet or they're gone, and I get so much more done. And then it's like I'm so tired and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the day, and it's not even noon yet. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to go take a nap now.
Yeah.
You see, if I nap, I can't sleep. then I've like ruined my sleep.
Right.
Well, if I nap now, that means I stay up longer later.
Oh, let's see.
Sure.
Liza says the Grand Princess Emma is 7 months. Oh, so sweet. And the hubby and I get to babysit while her son and daughter-in-law go to Taylor Swift concert. Oh, fun for
Oh,
her.
nice.
Oh,
So you get a sweet little cuddle, baby cuddles.
I'd rather baby cuddle than go and watch Taylor Swift.
Dawn, I sent it to you in Facebook. Also, Messenger. If you click one spot, it'll take you to StreamYard. But if you click into the, it's
Top
kind of
part.
like, yeah, it's got two parts to it. But if you click the little, let me look at it so I can tell you exactly. Don't click down below on the duck head. Click up above where it has the HTTP. Let's see. Elizabeth says her hubby has to go to Italy for a business trip, so I can't get him sick. Oh. Oh, that stinks. He wanted her to go too, but she doesn't have enough vacation time because I've never been to Europe.
Oh,
Well, can't they let you off anyway?
that's like a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, I'd be like, y'all, I'm going to Italy.
That's all right, Liz. I haven't been to Europe either.
Just quit.
I have been, but you've been to Australia. I mean,
That's the only place I've been.
Hey, Connie. I'm finally up to Connie's.
The closest I've been to Australia is Outback.
Right?
And it was good.
I don't know. Never been out back Australia.
Do you have... Wait, no. Outback is a steakhouse, Lisa.
Yes.
Yeah, but for us, it's Outback Australia, which is up in Northern Territory.
But here,
you
we have a restaurant.
You haven't been there? Do they have bloomin' onions in that Northern Territory?
Oh my gosh,
Otherwise, I ain't going.
I have no idea. I'm not flying up there to find out.
Hey, Dawn.
I don't.
Hi, Dawn.
Which one did you find it in?
I had to reset my password for Dawn Yarndoll in Instagram. But then on my computer, it did look different than on my phone. But before I tried forwarding the link to myself, so I could log in that way to my other Insta account, and it didn't. It just that's where I was getting just StreamYard, and it wouldn't show me. It wouldn't. So for security purposes, I understand why it wouldn't.
It's an
attach
encrypted
your
link.
Yeah, it wouldn't attach her private link. It would only give me StreamYard. So that's what I was like. And then when I was able to reset my password on Instagram and log in just now, then it was as you described above, but on my phone, it was below. But yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
And then it didn't come through at all on my Facebook. It probably will at 2 a.m.
Maybe I sent it through Messenger. You may have to go because I sent it from me. It's in the same place as before, but you probably have to go to because we're in the same group, but I don't think we're actually friends. I'll send you a friend request and then it should pop up in your main feed.
Exactly. I don't have any groups. I looked in my groups. I have no groups. It wanted me to
you have to go to your messages that are not with your friends, messages from other people. Spam. Yeah, but it should have given you an alert that you got a message.
No, it didn't at all, and that's why I'm saying I checked on groups and it wanted me to create a group. It didn't have any groups.
Well, I'm glad you're here and you made
it. Thank you, honey. I'm glad I'm here too.
Yay!
I sent it in a group thingy.
I'm still learning, and then my silly self. Oh, I want I want it to all match. So I wanted just Dawn Yarndoll for everything. And now I'm like, oh, I'm logged into my main account. I need to go to my other account. But then for my Facebook, I'm just keeping it. It's just me.
Just you.
Hi, Chanler.
Hi.
Hi, friend.
Hi.
Anyway, can I go back to the cross stitch thing for Christine and show her my cross stitch, or have we moved on?
No, absolutely.
No.
I am going. You go right ahead. I sent. I am going to catch up in the chat while you grab it, and then I'll put you solo so you can show.
Oh, thank you.
Andy.
Let us see.
Regina says, "Oh, we just kicked Cynthia right out the window."
Well, maybe she fell.
Regina says, "Christine, you are very smart and beautiful."
Oh, Regina, you're my best friend. Did I ever tell you that? You're my best friend.
Everybody's saying howdy do.
Hi, Tiffany.
Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Yeah, we see you, Cynthia. Just jumping out the window. It's all good.
You okay? You hit your head?
No.
What is that I said? You're like what is that old silly pickup line? You must be an angel because you just fell from heaven or something like that.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I
10
see.
I see.
Aw.
You know I am, girl. You know.
How about, are your legs tired because they've been running through my mind all day?
Oh,
Yes.
that's cute.
Elizabeth says, Christine, she loves your Bible painting. So amazing. Zach said he will be up later.
That was one of my
Hey,
smaller
Christina.
ones.
Christina
Hi,
said, yeah, for sure. Lydia's
I'll
going
go
to get
grab them
something
after we're done.
back. All right, sounds cool. Candy, I am doing great. How's everybody else on the panel doing?
Good.
I'm good. I had a little bit of a headache, but I had coffee, so I think that might have worked.
Not bad for a Friday afternoon.
Is it Friday?
For her?
Oh,
It is.
Lisa, you are from
Australia.
the future. I
Yes,
forgot.
say hello to the future.
I forgot she's from
Hey,
the
Wiki
future.
Granny. Elizabeth says she's making a baby boy blanket, hoping for a grandson someday. Oh, they're so
Aw.
sweet. I have one of each. I have a grandbaby
Hey, John,
boy
let
and
us
a
see.
grandbaby girl. You ready? Okay, hold on. Let me
Did
take
you
this
do
off.
that by your? Oh my god!
Isn't he cute?
Oh,
I made this in the
That
90s.
reminds me of my stick that I hand embroidered. But, oh no, hang on. This other page is going on.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
I like that one too.
This one
Yeah.
is with the French
Cute.
knots. And so it's kind of like fancier.
Yeah. That's pretty.
Then I made this one in the early 2000s. It was in my daughter's room for a long time.
That is so cute.
Dawn, I
And
did
then-
one like that and made it into a pillow for my son.
Oh, I was wondering how to get it out of the frame and put it on something else. And then this one is almost done. I don't know why I haven't finished it. But
Oh,
wow.
that's
Oh, I've
nice.
seen that is
Oh.
cute.
I like that. That's pretty.
That'd be nice for a cushion cover.
Yes.
I wanted to make it into a wall tapestry. Okay, can take me down now, please.
You don't want to stay big?
You could back it.
No, this is
Yeah.
the Pam show. No, I was wondering what I could crochet and then like put it on as like a something. I don't know.
Linen, any linen.
But I just have to finish the outline and that's it, and hang the charms because it has a bunch of charms. But I bought this
Nice.
again in the 90s. I bought it, and how these kits work is just you buy the grid. What do you call this grid?
Beta fabric.
Oh yeah, you
Pattern?
buy the fabric separate. You buy the yarns or the thread separate.
Red.
But yeah, the pattern, and then it comes with little charms. So that's what
That's
sucked
pretty
me
neat.
in, was any of them
That's
with the
fun.
little charms.
That's neat.
That is neat.
Let's see. Regina said, Mama Riz, since you can't go to Italy, you need to start a savings account for your trip, and then you go take a trip of Greece.
Katrina here on YouTube, she has a ton of these. She's bought it every single one. She came to the last chat we showed these, remember, Pam? And she was pulling up all of, so yeah, she's way more into it than I am, but it's something that I did do for a while.
Yeah, she had all the links to all these different companies.
Yeah, I only had the one that I found to get the
threads and
thread
stuff
from. Thank you. I keep wanting to say yarn, but it's not yarn, it's thread.
That's okay. I did a video and I said I called it yarn the whole time. Then I had to go back and redo the whole darn video. Or I would say it and I would just cut it out and it'd be like, and you can buy your, and then I would say yarn. So then I would cut it and it'd be like, and you can buy your thread at the store. I was like trying to cut it in and make it blend. Yeah, it didn't work so well. But Connie cross stitches. And Regina said she loves to cross stitch as long as the 8 o'clock holes are bigger. Ooh, Connie said it's lightning there. It was storming here yesterday. It was crazy.
It's coming here.
We're supposed to have a really cold Easter, first time in 80 years.
A what?
Really?
It's supposed to be one of our coldest Easters this year. First time in 80 years. First time in 80 years.
Oh, wow. It was 80 something degrees here yesterday, and today it barely got out of, it was like maybe 50. And then it dropped straight back down into the 40s. And I'm like, seriously?
Wow. Because, we're neighboring, in a way, states. It got up to 87 here today.
See, that was yesterday. Yesterday was 81. It was 81 when I was watching I Bring It with Kelly. So whatever time that was, like 4-ish. Whatever time she went live. Or no, it was earlier than that. Whenever she has her yarn club thing.
Yeah.
And so, yep.
I'm going to go for just a minute. Todd's going to help me put the lid on this, and so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Careful.
Well, we're sitting on 19 degrees Celsius, and it's 66.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
So that's pretty chilly for y'all, though, right?
Not for this time of the year, no.
Oh, okay. Regina, we also have flash flood watches here too.
Hang on, take the lid off a minute.
Yeah, we got that in the city of Melbourne. So
I didn't get this in there, but
let's see. Zach said he is a night owl too. He went to bed at 6 a.m. I heard you talking about that the other day. I mean, I'm a night owl, and I have stayed up. But if I stay up until 6 a.m., I am not going to want to get up because that's when I should be getting up, getting ready for work.
Well, I was getting in bed at 3 o'clock this morning. I had to get up to go to the toilet. And then I got onto a live with Pomsky with Nova and was watching that for about an hour.
Mama Maria says her sister is going to Greece in September. Her mom is part Greek and Turkish and never got to go. So her sister is going to bring some of her ashes to spread in Greece. She wants to go to Ireland and Israel. I want to go to Ireland and Scotland and Australia.
I want to go to Ireland and Scotland. Yes.
Yep.
I'm Irish and my ex is Scottish, so I feel obligated to go. That's like my heritage.
Okay, so Pamela says they make perforated paper that you can do cross stitch on. So maybe you could do it on that and then stick it onto your pages in your book.
I saw that on Amazon and so I would Mod Podge it on and then do it,
Or you could maybe, those removable glue sticks that make any paper like a sticky note?
No.
You can do that.
What is this magic?
It's a glue stick, but it just puts the sticky on it so you can remove it. It's not like a full-on glue stick. So you could put that on the back of it.
It's like repositionable.
Yeah, that way, and it's kind of pliable. That way you could put it on there, and then it would stay put long enough for you to cross-stitch it, and then it would just be cross-stitched right onto the paper.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be anything intricate, It would just be like words.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Regina says, "Hey, Dreenie, hope you feel better soon. Maybe get a HEPA filter, air purifier for your room, and buy the $20 HVAC filter. It helps a lot. Oh, for the allergies and stuff."
Yeah.
Hey, Dawn, Aaron, how are you doing tonight?
Hey,
How you doing, Aaron?
Everybody's saying hi. Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey,
She
Tiffany.
says, hey,
Hi
hey,
to everybody that just came in.
Do what?
Oh, Dawn's trying to show us something.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I was shaking it out so I could figure out where I want to work on it.
She said, I feel like I have seen you in forever. Zach has got us on the TV.
Uh-oh. That TV breaks. We're not responsible.
That's right. We've signed a contract that if Zach's TV breaks, that's on his own reliability.
That's right. That's
you
right.
made us big. We
accept no responsibility for the actions.
Oh,
all your fault. You did it. You brought it upon yourself.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna make us big. You're gonna weigh that computer or that screen down.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to do this when Zach puts us on the TV. That's
Hey, Pam, you're not doing your question today?
Oh, it's already 9:30. Yeah, I am. Hold up.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I do have one. Hold on. I do have one. Thank you. I normally do that at 9:30. Okay, so the category is big screen classics, and y'all, I'm so excited because I got it right because I always try to guess before I look at the answer or the question, whatever. Okay, so question tonight: big screen classics. Answer: Gwen Verdon said she helped dub in the tapping and splashing in the title number in this 1952 film.
Oh gosh, nope. All of the above. That's my answer.
So while that goes, let me scroll back up in the chat because it jumped down.
Pam, new level unlocked on my phone. I have your message on my phone, but it won't come up on my computer in my Facebook.
See, I've had it do that on mine too, and I have to wait. Like I have to have it send again, and then when I go over to my Facebook, it'll say I have a notification, and then I can click it and it'll take me.
I'm like, new level unlocked. Yes, yes.
And I'm just like, I can't. I'm just like, whatever.
Where were you at?
I just friend requested you.
Because I never. Okay, so there's Zach's thingy.
We'll fix it.
Yeah.
Zach.
Okay. Oh, I found where I'm at in the chat. Okay. Everybody's saying hi to Dawn.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm so sorry I'm not paying attention to chat because I can only juggle so much. And I swear I'm only half paying attention as it is. It's really bad. I'm trying. I'm trying here.
Regina says you're right. Or Mama Red says, Regina, you're right. She needs to save so she can travel across the pond. Exactly.
Hot skin.
Regina said same thing, though. She was getting Facebook messages today that she didn't get notified on. Hey, Christina's Crocheting. How are you doing?
Hi, Christine.
And y'all, we have to remember to ask Cynthia this. Wanda wants to see the Stranger Things blanket when she comes back.
Okie dokie.
Howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Robert.
Oh, girl, you're all the way up there. Okay, let's do this.
Hey, Teresa. I know I'm like hurrying.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, Robert. Hey, 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 hey,
saying hey to each other.
Hey.
Regina says she'll leave and come back. Cute Elmo.
Thank you.
A summer serpent in a tubular wave I can't hear. That's stunning. Wow, nice, nice. Everybody's saying nice wizard.
Thank you.
Okay, Dawn Aaron says I can't hear anyone.
She worked it out. Keep reading. Yeah.
All right, by the time we get down, she probably figured it out.
Yep. Okay, gotcha. Regina said it was hot here 2 days ago. Oh, and this is where Wanda said, yep, it was. That's why it must have been pouring down rain when she came through. It was crazy, ridiculous heavy rain. Everybody's talking about the weather. Dawn Aaron says she loves cross stitch. She makes her own images. Me too. I have bought some kits though. Cynthia, Wanda wants to see Stranger Things blankie. I did remember.
Yeah, you did.
Only because I'm so far behind and I just passed it. Mama Riff said she used to cross stitch years ago. Now she needs to start again and have a magnifying light. Yes. Do you want me to make you big, Cynthia?
Yeah, there's not much to show because I'm behind on part 3. But
Well, I'm gonna make you big.
It's always a fun time seeing it, though. Oh, it's gorgeous.
I like it, so it's looking good.
it's hard to hold. It's so long.
I know. It's big.
But there it is.
It looks so good.
But so I'll give you a hint. In this white panel, because it's going to be a large panel,
Mm-hmm.
only those here will hear it unless somebody watches your replay, Pam, because I've been kind of hush-hush about it. It's going to have Christmas lights, and it's going to say, "Friends don't lie."
Oh, okay. That'll be good.
Only here on Pam's
I love
Live
that.
have I revealed the next 2 sections.
If one you let slip,
What's that?
it's our secret.
That's right.
It's safe with us.
Let's see. Hey, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Whatever,
I'm not doing this.
Zach.
I'm
Zach
not doing the
says-
Stranger Things blanket.
What's that?
I'm not doing the blanket. I'll wait for you
Yeah.
to see it finished.
Oh, thank you, Elizabeth.
Zach says y'all are pretty. I'm the ugly one who would break my TV. Whatever, Zach.
He just got in trouble for that too, just to let everyone know. His mom just got on him for that.
Good. Hola, Maritza. Welcome in. Chris is also a night owl, hence the nighttime minutes. Oh, Mama Maria says she wants her oldest to take her to Ireland because he's dual American-Irish citizen and he can bring his sweet mama. Exactly. You say he's an attorney and I'm old and poor. Hey, Oodles and Caboodles, welcome in. How are you
Hey,
tonight?
Oodles and Caboodles.
Oh, thank you, Regina.
Dawn Aaron said her son has
Aw.
3 citizenships, born in Canada. His dad was military and is a citizen, and his dad was born in Nigeria. Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Oh,
I know that feeling.
Yes, Susan. Dawn made a cross stitch Elmo. He's super cute.
Super
You
cute.
can make me big for a second if you want.
Oh.
I got it ready.
I gotta find the button. There we go. It's so cute.
You almost
Hi,
giggled like
Elmo.
Elmo right there.
Oh, I did a while ago. I was like, I can't do it on demand.
I know, me neither. But you did it. So yes, I found this pattern back in the mid 90s. So okay, we can go down now. I did really good.
So cute.
Leave her up there.
Be like, well, who was
Elmo
that?
up.
Remember that? Cynthia did that one night to Trish. Trish is just sitting there. She's like, I'm big, Cynthia.
No,
Cynthia's
sincerely,
popular.
Google this or go on eBay and you'll be able to find it. Just type in Elmo cross stitch and you can find it on, I'm sure, on eBay. Anything that I wanted to find from my childhood till now, it's on eBay.
You know what I do? I just print off the image
Mhm.
and then use a heat transfer like tracing pencil. And then
You could grid it out too. Yeah.
And you could probably take an image and drop it into what's that graph
Pixel Stitch?
program? Yeah, Stitch.
yeah, I did that for the Lilo and Stitch one. I don't know where it went. It's gone.
Regina said her husband entertained the idea of going to Canada for her son to be born so he would have dual citizenship.
Nice. Nice, eh?
Dawn Aaron says, you should. Her country is beautiful and the people are so loving. We have quite a few Canadians in here. My son was born in Germany, but he does not have dual citizenship. He was born over there because my ex was military. But there's there's a lot of things to consider before doing the dual citizenship, because a lot of countries, if you're dual citizenship and you're a male, and it may be different now, but you have to serve. Some countries you have to serve in the military. I don't know that Germany is one of them, but so.
And here for us with the dual citizenship, if you're on Centrelink payments, they used to be able to send it back home to their own country.
Mm-hmm.
Now our government's cut that out because they've if you've got a dual citizenship, then you've got enough money back at home without sending it from here to there.
Don't they tax it though?
We don't pay taxes like that.
Cynthia, do you see this question from Susan? She wants to know if she can do part 3 and part 2 later for the blanket.
You can. It just might be harder to hold it to do the embroider part, but yes, you can.
Dawn Aaron said she is almost at 200 subscribers. Woohoo! Woo! So Dawn Aaron, type Buzz BUZZ in the chat, and it will drop your link, and then everybody can go visit your channel.
Christine, it's like when I don't know if you've watched but Crystal from Bag a Day and Linda from Linda Simpson. If they've got to send giveaways, they're not responsible if your country pays for taxes.
Oh yeah, for customs and duties.
But then when Cynthia has sent stuff here for me with yarn, I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to the US doesn't have to either.
Which, by the way, I'm on the hunt for a bigger box because I have more yarn for you, and my box is not big enough.
Whereas, how you pay your taxes on food after you've paid for it?
Mm-hmm.
When you go through the grocery store, your taxes get included at the end. Ours is already included in it.
Okay, so the tax is already included in the price. So if it's $5, it's $5.
So if it's $5, well, 10 cents or 20 cents of that is tax.
Mm-hmm. But it's already it's already got it on there though. So when you get to the register, if it says $5, you pay $5.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Whereas you guys have got to wait to the end.
Mm-hmm. And then do math.
Yeah. Unless you do coupons like that coupon guy. I think I don't know if you've seen him, Cynthia. I think he's got something to do with the church, and he gets all his coupons and he asks the parish what are these organizations what they really need, and they'll say non-perishable items. He'll have all these coupons and he gets all of it for nothing by the time he's finished.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of churches in California are tax exempt anyway.
Right.
Here in America, so regardless of what it is, they fall under tax exemption.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure where this guy lives, what part of America he is, but when he gets it, it's just not one trolley he walks out with. It's about 100.
Oh,
and
wow.
That's without pallets.
Wow.
So he got $1,000 worth of food for nothing. I'll see if I can find him and I'll put the link in. And I thought, I keep thinking here, you can come do my grocery bills, but we don't have coupons. I'll see if I can find his link, and I'll link it in the chat.
That sounds like that show, Extreme Couponing or Couponing.
It's Extreme Couponing, but I don't know the guy's name.
Yeah.
I need to get it. I don't know the guy's name, but I do know I've seen him. But
Woo. Jumped again. Let's see. Mama Riz was saying she was back when her son was 18 months old. This lady wanted to buy off Tickle Me Elmo, and she's like, "No way, man." And they were hard to find. Like Tickle Me Elmo. Yes, he was like gold.
I bought
Ernie.
I bought a Tickle Me Elmo, and my niece fell in love with it. and she was like 2 years old at the time. So I just gave it to her, and they were $40 each, right? Or
Yeah,
$20
they weren't cheap. Yeah,
$20
they weren't-
each.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I think it was $20. And then I found one that sang the ABCs, and she called him Big Helmo. And of course, I had to give it to her too. I couldn't. And then I found a really large one, like a really large one, and he sang Sunny Day, the theme song. And I didn't ever play that one for her. I just put him up in the corner in my room, and she didn't really like look up there to pay attention to it. So I got to keep that one. And that one was $40, but he was like 4 times as big as the regular Tickle Me Elmo. So yes, I had my Elmo phase.
Yep. Same.
Here's me.
All my kiddos. I had all the things for the kiddos. Let's see. Okay, so there's Dawn Aaron's link. Oodles and Caboodles, type it again because I think y'all must have come in about the same time, and Nightbot did not grab yours, or if it did, I haven't seen it yet. Let's see. Robert said your only video is from 7 years ago. I still sub though. Do you have a live? Did you keep your lives up?
I have two lives up because I thought the one that you and I did when you were walking me through StreamYard was really helpful. And the one from 7 years ago is actually the niece that I was talking about had an accident and passed away. And that is a clip of her high school in her memory because she passed 2 weeks before graduation. So her school did a scholarship, and they gave 3 scholarships to her peers in the grade below her, so the seniors that year. And that's all that video is. So it was meant to be a family video that, this was the platform that I could share that everybody could view it on.
Right.
I love it.
And so that's that. And I don't know if or when I'll ever do content. For now, I really just like popping up on other people's panels and visiting and chatting and sharing this way. When I tried doing even lives just myself, that was a lot of stress that I'm not ready for right now. So thank you guys for understanding. That's just like, I want to be a part and help grow and support, and I just don't. I'm not ready for all the pressure myself.
Yeah, that's fine. And you can get the subscribers now, and then when you do decide, if you decide, and you may never want to, but either way, if you do, then we're here, and
and I love getting subscribers. It's cool because I feel like I'm just getting my friends,
right. And then once you reach a certain number, you can get a community tab if you haven't already gotten it, and then you can.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, so good.
Yeah. Cool. But we're growing. We're just growing. Baby steps.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Dawn Aaron says she can make a cross stitch pattern if you need it, to whoever was asking. And
awesome.
Let's see. Elizabeth wants to know, she would love to go to Nigeria and is asking, I'm guessing Dawn Aaron, I'm behind. Have you eaten goat stew? It's supposed to be really good. I have not. Oh, and Dawn Aaron says, yes, she has. And Regina has eaten smoked goat that was roasted in the ground. Yeah, same. Hey, Angel Renee.
Hi, Renee.
Hi, Renee.
Let's see.
Hello, Angel Renee.
She said she's going to be listening on her way home. It's been a very emotional day in her area. That's all right. You just listen away, and hopefully we can help cheer you up a little bit. And I don't have any idea what that says, Dawn Aaron. I make egusi soup, moi jollof rice. Is that anywhere near right?
Wait, where is Dawn Aaron from?
I think she was talking about Nigerian foods.
Yum.
Mama Riz says yummy. And here is Oodles and Caboodles. link. So if y'all want to go check it out. Angel Renee Lydia is here. She is listening. She was up on panel and she had to go grab her phone and stuff, but I can only have 6 up at a time. So she's hanging and listening.
Oh, I can get down if you want to let someone else up.
That's up to you. You don't have to. Whenever whoever's ready, and then
I'm actually gonna dip out in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. I can drop down too because it's fair for someone else to come up as well.
I am just a little tired. And you know, Pam, I was having that headache earlier.
Right.
I don't think my hat is helping at all. So
it's Christine's bedtime. It's 8:05 here.
Yep, 8:30. Y'all know 8:30. I gotta go to bed. 8:30 on the dot is when.
But you get up early.
Early.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, places to go and people to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if I don't make my phone calls to Hawaii right now, then I'll be up at 11 doing it. So I gotta call my family. But thanks for having me up.
You are welcome. Thanks for popping up. I appreciate it.
I'm very fresh-faced.
I know, right? Look
I'm
at
sorry,
you.
everyone.
No,
You look
me too.
fine. I'm always fresh-faced.
She's beautiful.
Most
all
of the
you
time.
are.
You're beautiful. Okay, with that, good night.
Good night.
Night.
She's still gonna be lurking.
Oh, you know it.
Christine turns into a pumpkin soon. Yes, she does.
Exactly.
Gina.
Dawn Aaron says, growing up, we would hunt for moose and all other wild animals. That's cool, though. And Lisa said, it is the extreme couponing, and there is the link for that.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm hoping that's the right one that you need to get onto. But the building behind him did say Washington D.C. He clicks it for those, the charity that need it and helps others out. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that is nice because I've seen a couple of episodes where they do it. Moms do it, and they take care of the football team or the cheer team or other charities in their communities. Here in California, the way our couponing works, you can't do that. There's limitations and restrictions, and I
do know some of them say that you have to divide it up into so many coupons to so many trolleys.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I love how you call it trolleys and buggies too. Sorry, it's just so cute. We call it a shopping cart here in California. That's what I was raised with.
Hey, Robert, type buzz again because you and Lisa dropped it at the same time. So it dropped Lisa's, but not yours. So just type it again.
Yeah, we call them shopping trolleys.
Hi.
Depending on who you talk to, some people say carts, trolleys, buggies. But but when you say buggy, Dawn, we call them prams.
Oh.
Prams. Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know that because I love knowing how, like a boot and a bonnet on the car is so cute to me.
And then you call them. You know how you wear flip flops?
Oh,
we call them thongs.
Yes, I was raised
Some
with
people
both.
here call them thongs, but
we call them both.
But usually the thong is
that's a G-string for us.
It's that too here. Mm-hmm. So anything goes. It's the Wild West. We just say whatever. Mm-hmm. But in the East Coast, I know, and it sounds like Midwest too. They call the shopping carts buggies also. And then I had a friend from New Jersey, and she was like, your purse, your handbag. They call it a pocketbook, but to me, a pocketbook is your wallet.
So to me, a pocketbook's a little notebook.
Sometimes a little notebook that
you're writing.
Oh, yeah. My aunt calls it a pocketbook. She's like, grab your pocketbook. Let's go. Depends. Sometimes I say it, sometimes I don't. Angel Renee Cynthia said she is praying for you and sending you great big hugs.
We all are. Yes, we all
Yeah,
are.
definitely.
Yep. And Dawn Aaron says she totally understands to Dawn on the panel. Whoop, whoop. She has a hard time doing her own videos, and she won't show her face, and she does a lot of shorts. When I first started, I didn't show my face a lot. I just would show my hands and talk.
I do a lot of shorts, and then I just turned. It was a couple of weeks ago. I thought, you know what? Stuff it. I'm going to show my face whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
I did put one up that went up today, my time. And I think that if it's the right one I'm thinking of, the title is Peekaboo. I see you.
I saw that. I haven't watched it yet, but I did see it popped up. I don't know what I was doing, but it said Lisa Knits Peekaboo, and I was like, oh, I've got to go watch that. But
it was the way that I was looking to my camera to why I called it Peekaboo.
Gotcha.
And I was waiting for Lara to finish work, and I got bored waiting, so I thought I've got to do something. So it had it where she was working out the front. They had an Easter egg cart, but they were doing an activity for the children because our holidays, they finished yesterday. And because today being a public holiday, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday's a public holiday. So really their holidays don't start till Monday. But they get, because Easter had fallen in early this year. Mm-hmm. So they've finished early. They no sooner go back for one day and then they're off for Anzac Day. But they had this cart. So I'm thinking, what can I do with this cart? So the phone went down. I went on top, took the photo. So you got the roof of the trolley thing. Well, I'm trying to be a little bit imaginative. Just until I get to the parks to take some more wildlife walks.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Mama Riz says, Dawn, that's so awesome to cook the traditional foods from your hubby's homeland. And Regina says, Dawn Aaron, you are beautiful and you should show your lovely face more. And once you start doing the shorts and showing your hands and stuff, you might get a little more comfortable with it and want to start showing your face. But you do what works best for you. Yep,
everyone works different.
Mm-hmm. For Michelle's, I've made NASCAR cross stitches. They take a long time. The one I'm working on is going to take me a while. I think I had ordered. This one is the one with the red truck, and I had ordered a paint by number, and then I got an email from the company that particular one was sold out, and so I found the same Nutcracker cross stitch pattern that I got in a paint by number. So I got that one instead. So I think I'm going to switch off to the Nutcracker one and then do both of them and do the one in the paint by number and the one in the cross stitch and see how they compare because it's the exact same image. So I thought that was kind of cool. And Dawn Aaron says, oh gosh, no, I'll stutter and be a hot mess. Well, you know what, Dawn Aaron, if you ever want to pop up on panel and like on a live, just email me and I will send you the link. And if you want to try it for like a couple of minutes just to shake the nerves out, if you want to go live and just try it. Or my first video, I think I edited it. Well, the first time I didn't have an editor. So I recorded it like 1,500 times, it felt like, until I got all the words right. Finally, I wrote it down on a notebook and I set it in front of me and I was like reading it. And then that's how I got it up there. So, yep. But like I said, whatever you feel comfortable with, it's your channel and you do what makes you comfortable.
Honestly, I think a lot of people like it when they feel like you are being your true self and genuine. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't see it as like bloopers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They like the realness of it, not the like pre-recorded, you know what I'm saying? Like proper perfection. They like the raw and the natural. At least I do.
Dawn Aaron said she loves all the cultures and loves to learn everything. But yeah, that's part of it too, is just getting comfortable with yourself. Like, because I know the first couple of times, like when I went up on Cynthia's, I just sat there. I was like, hi, because I didn't know what to say. And, and then plus, you get to know each other and you get to know the chat and, and the same thing with your videos. The more you record, the more comfortable you become doing them.
Yeah.
And then now I just started adding the bloopers at the end because I'm a hot mess most of the time.
You are not alone.
Let's see, Regina said, that sounds wonderful, Brenda Michelle. She watches NASCAR when she can. Her son got her cars out recently. Very cool. I popped that one up, but I don't think I actually read it a while ago. Let's see. Mama Maria says, her too. She wished she would have learned her grandparents' Turkish Mediterranean dishes more. I know, right? There's a lot of stuff I wish I had paid more attention to. And my dad's mom passed away when I was in kindergarten. So, but I still remember certain foods that she cooked, and I wish that I had learned how to do them, which my aunt and my dad could probably teach me. So I need to like take advantage of that before it's too, before all the recipes are gone forever.
You should get them to write them down in a little journal in a book, and then you've got them.
Yeah, and I've got some of them written down. It's just some of them I have forgotten, and then I'll have a smell or I'll see something. I'll be like, oh yeah, so and so used to make that. Like my Aunt Carolyn used to make she made a big yellow cake and then she would make homemade caramel icing. But she's the only one that I know that made it, and she passed away several years ago. And so, that's something that, I could probably find a recipe for it, but trying to get it to be just like she used to make,
I agree with Tina. You need to make more singing videos.
I posted one the other night after I got off of, I bring it every day with Kelly. She was doing like a karaoke. And I was going to ask her, I think it was with the YouTube, go live with me on YouTube, maybe. So, yeah, you just get up and sing karaoke on this other guy's channel. But it was also streaming on Kelly's channel. So after I got off of there, I'm like, I'm going to put up a video because I have several already recorded. So I did. But I need to do some more.
Yeah, you do. You need to do a lot more.
I have so many videos that I'm trying to edit and get done. They'll get done eventually, maybe. Sappho, if you're watching, she messaged me the other day, and she's like, where's your Hobby Lobby haul video? It's not done yet. It'll get done. Maybe before they do their next clearance. So, let's see. And there's Brenda Michelle's link. Hey, Tina.
I got to watch, is it Saf's one with Baby Yoda?
Yes, and she did a great job with him. He's really cute. Regina says they call them buggies. Robert calls them carts. He doesn't like the word buggy. Sorry.
I was going to tell Lisa, when I hear pram, I think of like the baby carriage, with the one with the little hood.
Mm-hmm. See, and we also call buggy. We have a Mennonite community, and they have buggies, which is pulled by a horse.
Yeah, see, if I say a horse and cart, or I might go horse and buggy, depending on what group it is. If I watch anything to do with the Amish community, I'll go horse and buggy. But if I just like talking in general, like now, I'll go horse and cart.
Mm-hmm. Regina says she'd have to pluck her mustache to show her face. She went from having a unibrow to having a mustache. Regina.
Oh.
And then look what Dawn said. She had a dream today that she got a hair removal for her. You put it in the chat, it's going up on the screen. You should know.
I know. And the dream was more like a nightmare, because tell me why. It was $4,000 and it was like a plastic surgery procedure. So I got knocked out and everything. And I woke up and I was thinking I had a tummy tuck, and they're like, no, we just removed your facial hair. And I'm like, what? No, give me a tummy tuck. It's $4,000. What happened?
Oh, that's funny. Tiffany says, I'm hoping to start putting up videos again once the school year is finished. I'll have more room and less stress in my brain to think. Yep. And Tiffany had started. Do you still have that book? I think it was a book, and you were like going through it and asking the questions. That was pretty fun. Let's see.
Are you going to give the answer to the question?
Oh yeah. Do you want the answer? Nobody's trying to answer it in the chat. So what do y'all think the answer is?
We don't know it.
Okay, so remember the category is big screen classics. So think of like a movie that would have tapping and splashing. Anybody on the panel want to give it a guess?
Pumped.
Could be Mermaid. But
1952.
I wasn't born then.
Shirley Temple?
What?
I'm just saying Shirley Temple.
Anybody else got a guess?
Could it be with Charlie Chaplin?
That's what I'm wondering too. Yeah, Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, I think number 14 has it here. Singing in the Rain.
Two that had tapping and splashing.
I mean, The Good Ship
Lollipop. Willy
Uh-huh.
Wonka didn't come out in 1952, did it?
No, dear. No, that was 70s. I'm sure.
Todd says Singing in the Rain.
Ah, yes. Singing
Boodles
in the
and
Rain.
Caboodles popped up on Butterfly Dreams.
Singing in the rain.
Just
singing in the rain. Oh, what a glorious feeling. Well, Todd, that's your fault. I love you singing.
Singing in the rain.
I love that movie. I absolutely love that movie.
I forgot about that one.
Y'all, my chat jumped because I clicked off of it. Okay, here we go.
Robert said I wasn't around in the 50s. Neither were we, Robert. I think we're all late 60s and on.
Did you see Mama Red? She says, oh my, OMG, my chin like a billy goat. Lose the hair on my legs that shows up on my face. I got one hair and hair. Zach said he is folding laundry. We knew what you meant. Let's see. Wanda says, dishes done, meds taken, laying down shortly. Hope to sleep better tonight than the last 2 nights. Well, I sure hope so. Oh, Regina, you're cracking me up tonight. She said, I have a sticker bush on my chin and neck, too.
Yes, we were comparing facial hair.
Yeah, same. Let's see. She says her husband is a Neanderthal. I will never be hairier than him, so I don't care about my face hair. Don't say anything. Anybody else wants to come up, just let us know.
Yes. So tell me if there's someone in the basement and I will go.
I can only see them. If they come up in the basement, they're going to have to go into private chat and let me know because I can only see the panel that's up there. Because when they were trying to come up before, I couldn't see them.
My screen is like that too. And I have to scroll down, but if I scroll down, it cuts everybody off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I can see y'all on the panel, and then I can see you down in the, like you're down in the basement pictures. So yeah. Regina says, my grandma made an apple butter that was more like apple jam that had spices in it, like apple pie, but no one has the recipe. Oh, that sounds yummy.
I've been looking for a recipe like that. I have been. I haven't found one.
My aunt has a bunch of she has a bunch of recipes, and I really need to go. I did it once before and wrote them all down, or wrote some down. I need to get some more from her. Tina says her cat don't even like to hear her sing. So she appreciates pretty singing. Aw, thank you. Mama Riz says, I love apple butter. Tina says she calls them buggies too. And there is Oodles and Caboodles links. So y'all go check her out.
My dog doesn't like my singing either. But he has been doing the cutest thing recently. He started smiling at me. the past few days. He's like shows his teeth. And I'm like, it is the cutest thing. Yeah, I was like, he is for sure smiling at me. He did it this morning 3 times. And I was like, he is smiling at me. That is so adorable.
It is.
I used to have a dog that would smile, and I have pictures of him smiling. Chris says, I'm listening as these meds work. Well, thank you, Chris, for listening. Awesome. Tiffany says she still has that book, and that's what she'll probably start with. Cool. So y'all, Tiffany, type Buzz in the chat if you haven't already. That way people can go check out your channel. So when you start posting the videos again, they'll be able to see it. Mama Riz says, Chris, I hope you have a relaxing, restful night. And Tina said singing in the rain. And Chris said singing in the rain. Y'all are correct.
Elizabeth said Jaws. That was my answer the other day on Cynthia's live.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just looking stuff up. I'm so far behind. I'm like at least 4 or 5 episodes behind.
Especially when it comes to the bonus
current
questions.
season.
When it comes to bonus questions, it's either no or IDK. I just make up whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, like when she's like, what color is it? I'm like, orange. Someday it might be right.
You're right.
First I said Jaws and then I went to Halloween.
Let's see. Robert was saying, I love Lucy. I heard y'all say that while ago. I'm just getting caught up. Mama Riz, my grandma's apple butter was almost clear. Oh, really?
We never said the answer. Do we know the answer?
Mm-hmm. Singing in the rain.
Oh, is that what it was?
Chocolate is always the answer.
Oh, you got it right.
Sorry,
Todd.
chocolate. Oh, congratulations to singing
See,
in the
there you
rain.
go.
Yes.
Katie says the answer is always chocolate.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Zach said he has never seen Singing in the Rain. And Zach, I am not surprised, darling. You have not seen a lot of things.
Like I said, Zach's
Yeah,
better
he doesn't surprise us anymore.
Zach is better making at least on what he has seen.
Right. If Zach had said, oh my gosh, I've seen that, I'd have been like, what?
I would have fallen.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. All of us. There'd be no panel. Everybody be on the floor.
Yep. On the floor rolling in stitches in laughter.
Don Aaron says, what type of hair removal is the best? Or depends on what body part you're talking about.
Okay, well, not
Cynthia.
sponsored, but there's a thing I've seen that people I can't remember what it's called, but it's a light and you can buy it and it's like $300.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yep, I've seen that.
And it's like a shaver type thing. There's one advertised lately on our channels about that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's called either. Good night, Wanda.
I was trying to think of it.
If
I remember, I'll let you know.
I have heard some people saying doing laser treatment helps.
Well,
Yeah, that's what this light
much,
is kind of like.
And how much hair you have and where you're trying to remove it from. I am not a very heavy person, so like Regina, I can use tweezers.
Yeah, I have literally 2 right here and 1 on this side. So
I just have one.
Still
and
annoying.
It'll go from like right now there's nothing, but then tomorrow it might be like 2 inches long. It's like it just pops up overnight. It's like I know that's
my mom also told me, no, for real, this happens. But my mom also told me that if you have to do the laser before it turns gray. If it's gray hair, the laser won't be able to kill it or remove it or whatever.
Huh. Well, that's weird.
So
yeah,
maybe
you don't get them until you get gray hair. What the heck?
Dye it like you dye your hair.
Bleach it.
Yeah, and then you might get rid of it.
Y'all, Zach says he has seen The Sound of Music.
Impressed?
Very. Yes.
But have you watched? What was it he had not watched? Was it The Wizard of Oz?
Yep.
Have you watched it yet? You can buy the DVD on Amazon for $5. Everybody is saying good night to Miss Wanda. Marissa says, Regina, be you and let the hair be. Let's all just be hairy hippies. Just not the armpits. My friends, I won't say they hate me, but I have like 3 hairs under my arm. And like I could probably go a month without shaving my legs. Now the hair on my head grows fast. The hair on my legs, not so much. Let's see. Dawn Aaron says, oh, gotcha. I don't know then. That might be what Dawn was saying with the, oh, we lost somebody.
Yeah, lost Chanler. She's out
We
the
lost
window.
Chanler.
Yep, she fell out the window. Let's see. But yeah, Dawn Aaron, you might could look into that that light laser thing. I don't know what it's called, but I have seen it. And it's like a purple light or a blue light, or I've seen the commercials for it. Okay, good night, Chanler. She says, going to bed, not feeling the best. Okay, good night, Chanler.
Night, Chanler.
Good night,
Good night, Chanler.
Good night, Chanler.
Tina says it's an age thing. They multiply as you get older. But it's true, though. Like, the hair and, like, other parts of my body is, like, moving up. Well, we're moving on up.
Pamela said, my hair from my armpits and legs are all multiplying to my chin. Migrate to my chin.
Exactly. Regina says she doesn't think she has hair on her armpits either. See, and my aunt didn't either. And I think my cousin is the same way. Like, we just don't have a lot of body hair. But then I have a friend that has to, she's like, if I shave in the morning, I have to shave again by mid-afternoon. Nope.
Wow.
Don't knock that off, dude. That will hurt. Come on. If y'all are wondering, Tiny's coming down. My guard cat. Everybody's telling Chanler good night. Dawn Aaron says she barely has hair on her armpits, but that's because she waxes it. Hi. Hey, buddy. You gonna look at the wall? Why don't you turn around and look at your peoples? Can you say hi to everybody? Say hi.
Have you seen that the pencil thin eyebrows are back?
Do what? Have I seen what?
The pencil thin eyebrows are back. Pencil thin eyebrows. Where the really thin ones, like from the 90s? Yeah, I'm seeing that coming back. Okay. And the hair remover laser thingy is a Kenzie. That's the one I've seen. They sponsored some YouTubers that I watch. It's a Kenzie.
Spell it.
Hold on, let me.
Or you can type.
Is it two Z's? Yeah, Ken. But it's very expensive, so I don't know why you couldn't find something.
And there might be some lesser expensive ones. Yeah. Let's see. Angel Renee said she just got home now and in bed and can engage. Well, I'm glad you made it home safely. Regina said her husband had so much Indian in him he couldn't grow a beard or mustache. Oh, wow. Chris said the best news my aunt ever shared was that your armpit and other hairs go away. Yep. Too funny. So, Lydia, what are you working on down there?
Well, I was cleaning all day on my day off, so I'm back making the dishcloths.
Back on, you doing a crochet one this time?
Yep. So,
Chris said, but she forgot to mention chin hair. Okay. Okay, so here is the name of that hair removal thing, Kenzie. Not sponsored, just sharing so you can check it out. Mama Riz said lasers can't see the blonde and silver white hairs. Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Wicked Granny says they migrate north. Angel Renee, no pencil thin. Graham shaved her eyebrows in the 40s and they never grew back. Now she has to ask sometimes for eyebrow pencils. Yep. Chris Kaleidosope also says Nair.
Yeah, I forgot about that brand.
Not Nair, yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's another one too that's similar to Nair. It smells exactly the same type product. What is that called? It starts with a V.
Oh gosh.
But it's all there together. The only thing is don't leave it on too long because it'll burn you, like a chemical burn. But I mean, it's not like it doesn't. Yeah. Girl I work with, Veet. Thank you, Angel Renee.
Yes.
See, that's what I was thinking. It was V something. VE. Yep. But she used to plug hers all the way out and then would draw them on, and that's how she is too now. Her eyebrows didn't grow back, so now she has to pencil them in every day. She's got a few hair, but not a lot. Vicky Grady says, "Oh, and those wild eyebrow hairs. I pluck one out each time, and I swear it was over an inch long." Good night, Candy. Good night, all. I'm going to bed. All right, Lisa. So, what are you working on? I finally caught up in the chatting one.
Oh, no, I'll stop for a minute because my hands are a bit sweaty, so I'm stopping for a little bit. I'm just making little squares, like little you can use them for washcloths or coasters.
All right.
So
I like that.
I'm only going to do it
Are
in
you
the set.
knitting them or are you crocheting them, Lisa?
No, they're knitted ones, those ones. They're going to be knitted. So I'm just stopping for a minute just to give my hands a break.
Miss Dawn, what are you working on? You're muted.
Good. Sorry. I'm joining the panels together for my baby blanket that I put together yes, I understand why people think it's cheating when you use a knitting machine, but if you've actually ever used a knitting machine, there is a skill to it. It does require practice. It is not easy. It's not simple. I can make things faster and I can mess up faster. I spend more time correcting mistakes than but yes, I'm getting it and it is going quicker. And because of my autoimmune, I can only crochet for so long and my arms and hands from the fatigue. So this is the way I feel like I can be most productive with, and get stuff. Like I have babies that are already here. They turned 2 weeks today and I need baby stuff. So I'm really happy.
I don't consider it cheating. It's still crafting. You're still having to make it. You're having to sew it together,
And it still turns out gorgeous.
Thank you. Yes, I'm crocheting the panels together, so you get this cute little braided effect almost in the seam, and it's 2 ply, so it's extra squishy. Thank you. So yes, I just wanted to say that when I first thought of using a knitting machine, I was like, oh, that's gonna be easy, And yeah, it's not handmade, but it is handmade.
I used to make those on the nail looms before I learned how to crochet. Yep.
I don't see a problem.
I had to learn how to knit so that I could do the second half because the machine just does a panel or a piece of fabric for you. To actually put something together and make it into something, you need the knowledge of knitting or crocheting to complete the project.
Right.
Wonder, I will do that. I've heard of that. The baby powder on your hands that helps with the. But I've got to go and buy some.
Let's see. Regina says her mustache is soft, but it's dark, and she's a pale shade of white, so it's bad. Chris says post-stroke, her helper plucks or shaves. That is. Let's see. Diane said her mother had eyebrows tattooed on at 70, and she's 82 now. Oh, wow. And the girl I work with has thought about that. She was going to get them tattooed on. And
hang on.
My thing is, I would be afraid they would mess up, and then they're there. There's no fixing that.
The downside I've heard is that, like any tattoo, it will fade. So it won't really match your hair color or your skin tone eventually. But that's just a touch-up requirement. But
are you leaving us, Cynthia?
I am. One, it's 11:40, and of course, y'all know I'm getting up early. But my son just reminded me, "Are you taking me to work?" He has to be to work at midnight. He's still having car trouble, so I got 20 minutes to get him to work. Luckily, he only works about 10 minutes away. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight and thank you for having me up. It was great.
Bye. Have fun with Andrew.
I will. All right. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Have a happy Easter.
Bye.
Happy Easter. See you tomorrow.
No. She's not doing movie night tomorrow night because of Easter, and she's gonna be out of town.
Oh,
right?
thank you.
Isn't that right, Lisa?
Yeah, she did say that last week that she's not doing it this week because she's spending time with the family because of being Easter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I think that's
no. She did say that last week that she's not doing it this week because of Easter, and she's spending it with her family. I think she's going to
her
mum and dad's house. I think she said.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's why she's doing the sunrise thing and on their way.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wanda was saying, I know you read it, but I'll read it for everybody else. She said, sprinkle some baby powder on your hands to absorb the moisture.
Yeah. I have heard that and I have done it.
Mm-hmm. Wicked Granny said she horrified her daughter and made her plug my wild eyebrows. Can't see without my glasses and can't wear them and see the eyebrows. Oh, I bet she loved doing that for you. Be like, honey, I wiped your hind end. You can pluck my eyebrow. You know? Turn around is fair play, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Laura.
So, Lisa, how are you making those ghosters?
I'm just doing 30 stitches with 30 stitches, and I'm knitting 50 rows. Just all plain stitching, knitting both ways. Yeah.
Okay.
But what I did was I went I measured widthwise, and that's how I came up lengthwise. And it works out to about 50 rows.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Mama Ria's. She said, Regina, don't worry about it.
It should work out to having a decent sized cup on it, so
that'll be good. Are you using acrylic or cotton or just whatever you got laying handy?
Well, this is acrylic, and I've used the acrylic before under a coffee cup, and I find it okay.
Yeah, that's what I've got at work. The one I use at work is acrylic. I've been making cotton ones, but the one I have at work is acrylic, and it works. Yeah, it works just fine. It keeps the moisture off the desk, and yeah.
Yeah. Because it's so
funny, make some of those too.
Mama Rez says, remember, you're beautiful. Remember, nobody is hairier than my hubby. His chest is like a shag carpet. My hand gets stuck for hours when I'm sleeping.
Oh, no. Oh, poor man.
Poor hubby.
But Lydia, I am using 2 skeins of wool, though.
Oh, doing it 2 together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I rolled up 2 of them.
That'll be nice and squishy then. Or thick.
Yeah.
It'll be thicker.
Yeah.
Is it just a regular, like, same as our 4-weight? Is it your 8-ply?
No, it's from Hobie.
Oh, so that it's thinner?
It's the Hobie one. It's the Hobie Christmas one.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is is going to be discontinued going by their website.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll bring it back.
It's the Christmas one. We get the white, the red, the maroon, the lighter green, and the darker green.
Okay. So like their little combo pack thing they had.
Yeah. And apparently it's supposed to be going out of they're taking it out. Discontinued.
Angel Renee says, nope, the knitting machine takes time. And she made a panel blanket and it takes effort and it came out beautiful. So there you go.
Give me a minute. I would give you my S knitting loom out, my Alkins to show you guys.
Okay. But she thought it was going to be easy peasy, but nope. Zach said he is still here but getting tired. Zach, go to sleep if you need to go to sleep.
We'll be here sometime over the weekend, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Pam, real quick, I wanted to mention, I think maybe most of you might have seen already, but it's going around on Facebook. What I've seen on Facebook, the Addy machine is on sale right now for around $77 on Amazon, but that's US only. And I keep forgetting to tell Lydia because she just bought her a tablet, so she didn't really wasn't really in the market for an Addy machine, but she had one.
177, but is it? Do they
That's
have
what I meant. 170. You're right. 177. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I was gonna say they have two sizes, so maybe the smaller one might be on sale too.
I snagged the small one for $125.
Oh, that's not bad.
And yeah, so the Addy King is $177. Thank you for correcting me.
I haven't seen that on Facebook, but then I don't go on Facebook a lot.
Yeah, but they're normally over $300. So I mean that's a good deal. That's a good price on it.
Yes, and like I was trying to say, but it's US only. And I had mentioned to Lydia that I had saw that it was marked down right now, and not thinking that she's in Canada. So I didn't want her to.
Lydia's not in Canada. Lydia's in Nebraska.
Lydia's in Nebraska?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know where anybody is. I thought her and Zach were both in Canada.
Katrina and Zach are in Canada.
Oh, I thought they were all.
And Angela from Angela from My Precious Yarnery is in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Kim from Crochet and More, she's Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know there's a lot of us.
Yeah, there's a couple more.
Yeah, but Lydia's in Nebraska.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. Okay,
You're
then
welcome.
she could
then she could take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And sometimes there may be, most times on Pam's Live, I'm the only Aussie, but there may be one or two that may pop up when they know Pam's Live.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Every once in a while, we have some others pop in.
I think that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, make me big.
But then, Dawn, I don't know whether you'll get them because we are on our first day of Easter long weekend, so they might be with family.
There's it on my knitting loom.
All right, hang on just a sec. So Regina said, let me read this with Regina, and then I'll make you big. She said she would rather have her eyeliner tattooed because mascara bothers her eyes. I would be afraid to have that needle that close to my eyeball.
It's true.
That's just me. That would be, But that would be cool unless I decided I didn't want that color that day. Tiny, don't you do that.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
This is a KB Alkin knitting loom. You can get it from Joann's or Amazon has it too. And this what I'm working on. And it's gonna be a blanket when I get done with it.
That's nice, Lydia.
That is awesome.
That's
Look
really
at that. Nice. And what yarn are you using?
Michael's yarn on is this.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Craft something, crafters, craft something.
Craft Smart. I
Yep.
think. All right. That looks really beautiful.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
That's nice.
Thank you. It's for a friend of mine. I need to finish it. That's why I want to take a break here in a little bit, making the cheesecloth so I can give it to her.
Dawn, Susan in the chat said, I paid $2.59 for the big Addy, has got the little one on sale for $80 over
Oh wow.
a year
Good
ago.
deal. Good deal. I paid $2.50 for my Addy King. So $125 with tax was like $140. Seemed like a good deal for the baby one.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, once I had the big one, I was like, I need the little one.
Good night, oodles and caboodles. Good night.
Night noodles, canoodles.
I need to remember that, Vicky. I said I was going to remember that, and then I didn't.
And someone put Vicky in the chat, and I'm thinking, who's Vicky? Because I always know her by oodles and cadoodles. Unlike you, I've got to remember her name.
Eyeballs. And good night to anybody else that's leaving us and going to bed. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Good night, everybody. Yeah, no, I'm totally trying to learn who everybody is.
Mm-hmm. But Susan says, do you have an Addy? I do not.
I don't.
I would like to get one. I don't have a Centro or an Addy. I have a couple of weaving looms, or the hand looms, kind of like what Lydia has, but I have not used them. They're over there.
The research I did, it was a better investment to buy the Addy than spend money on a Centro and then turn around and need to reinvest again into an Addy because I knew I would like it. And yeah, if you can wait and you can find the good deals, like chat's saying they have, definitely do that. I'm just, when I want something, you know,
I want it now.
Yeah, I'm not waiting.
I try to wait, but I try to find a coupon or something. But I've heard that too about the Addy. Now I've heard that, you know, like the Centro is good and it'll do certain things, but that it is a toy. Yeah. So it's not as
durable or
durable.
like
yeah. It's made for, you know, just making a few small projects. It's not made for actual.
So do your homework before you buy.
Yeah.
So Elizabeth Aaron Crochet says, Dawn, I've only made beanies with my Centro, but did you double layer the panels for the baby blanket or single layer? So I did the baby blanket in the round, and then you fold it in half. And there's many tutorials. And then you close it up with a slip stitch. And I already took the waste yarn out, but yeah, you close it with a slip stitch, or you can sew it together if you want. So yeah, do it in the round and then fold it in half. And then again, there's so many tutorials on how to do this on YouTube.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
That you find a little bar. Hi, Cindy. You find the little bar in between the stitches and you pull that out and you crochet them together. You just crisscross all the way to join the panels. So it's in the round like this. I'm taking this one apart.
So each panel is the tube, and then I see.
Yeah, the tube makes a panel and then it's a double layer.
Okay.
And I don't have a hat nearby, but my favorite way to construct a hat, and I might go for one, is a single layer, but there's a way that you can start your brim, and at about 30 rows, you put it back on the machine, and then it's a double layer.
That. I make a single tube, and then I put and then stick the other in and tie it. That's how I make my hats.
Yeah, you can fold them in half and make them double layered. I've done that as well to make them extra thick. If you want them extra thick for where you live, that would be great, Lydia, because it's colder up there. Here in California, especially in the Bay Area, it doesn't get that cold. So you get the nice thickness to keep your ears warm, but then it's not too heavy on top. Mm-hmm. So that's why that's my preferred, and that's the one that Mr. D and people in my family prefer, because it wasn't too heavy and it wasn't so bulky on top. But yes, that's a really nice one to be very warm in those colder climates.
Wicked Granny says they can actually tattoo on the eyeballs too, and it horrified her. No, thank you. I don't want my eyeballs tattooed either. No.
Yeah, people have it done.
Nope. Cindy says, what is everyone working on? Well, I'm supposed to be making a baby beanie, but I haven't gotten very far.
I'm making one more coaster. We're trying to get it done.
And Dawn is working on that blanket that she was just showing. Let's see here. And everybody's saying that's amazing, Lydia. Those are awesome.
Thank you.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. Everybody's saying hi to Cindy.
I did loom knitting before I started crocheting, so I done loom knitting many years before I crocheted.
That's cool though. You're still enjoying the yarny fibers.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see. Theta says she has an Addie. Cindy says she's going back to see who is here. I'm saying hi to everybody in the chat. Marissa says, sorry, we've been talking about her furry hairy gorilla hoodie.
I haven't said hi to you. I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
Everybody's saying hi to each other and asking how they're doing. Cindy says, hi, Mama Riz. It's okay. I'm just happy to see you all. Okay, let's see here. So, Mama Riz, what do you think of your Centro? Do you like it? I've heard mixed reviews. Some people say they love it, and some say that it's just a toy. So, since you have one and you're here,
I have a Central, and I use it, and I like it.
Okay.
Since I don't know how to crochet hats yet.
Mm-hmm. So you just use it to make, okay.
And this Centro is a 48 needle. Am I remembering that correctly? Yep. And the Addy is a 46 needle or pins. Yeah. What they call. So there's a 46 pin Addy and there's a 22 pin Addy. So that when I refer to King, it's a 46, and the little one, or I think it's called, what is it called?
So the Centro is actually two larger. 2
pins larger, correct. Yes. So I just wanted to let people know that there's this small.
They also have a Addy egg. Do not get that. I
didn't. It doesn't exist in my world. Just in case you haven't noticed, I didn't mention it at all because I'm not. Yeah, that's.
What is it called though? What don't get what?
Addy egg. Do not get it because I have a friend who got it and it didn't work, and she was not.
Egg
happy
only
with
makes what do you call it?
The I-cord.
Thank you. Yes,
yeah,
an I-cord.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's small. It's very small. Okay.
It's an egg, literally.
Gotcha. So it's little. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I know you can make
my friend got one, and she asked me to help her. I'm like, okay, come in here, if you know. And I went over there, and she's like, I can get this working, Lydia. Can you figure it out? I'm like, give me your chain and yarn. I would see what's wrong. I couldn't turn the handle. It was broke. Don't get.
But then I suppose if you didn't want to knit or crochet the cord, at least you got the egg to do it for you.
Right. Yeah.
I've seen you can make an I-cord maker with a roll of toilet paper, though.
Yeah.
And popsicle sticks. Like you just put sticks on the toilet paper roll, and you can hand knit it that way.
Use your knitting loom, your 3 bags on your loom, and that would make you one too.
You can also make it on your DPN.
I got
And-
this one, Dawn.
Oh, cute.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's pooping.
That's what they all look like.
We used to have, when we were kids, Dawn, we used to have the little, when your grandparents used to sew, it used to be the cotton wheels, the wooden ones.
Oh,
Used to
yeah,
have,
yeah.
used to have the 4 nails in it, and that's
Mhm.
what we used to use before these sort of things came out.
And
Oh,
Wicked
yeah, I
Granny,
have one of those too.
Wicked Granny is asking Lydia about her loom. She wants to see what you were making your blanket on again.
Give me one moment.
Okay.
And then Wicked Granny says we made cords on a spool with nails in it all as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Regina says she wants to teach herself to knit. Well, do it, Regina. Try it. I know my Dollar General and Dollar Tree both sell knitting needles if you want to use the big, long, straight ones. I prefer the ones on a cord, personally. That's my personal preference. Do I have one here? Yeah. I prefer this, like on a cord. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me finish answering Regina here. But yeah, I prefer to use on a cord, but I have the straight needles.
Depends on what I'm knitting to what I need to use.
But yeah, you should. There's plenty of tutorials out there, so you could totally do it. Cindy said she does not have an Addie, but it would be great to have. Hey, Kivia. Everybody's saying hey.
Hi, Kivia.
Hi,
Can you make
Kivia.
Lydia big?
Okay, this is the KVE African knitting loom. You can buy this loom at, I see it on Amazon, and you also can get it at Joann's. It looks like an S.
Is it
And this
double
one,
thickness? Is it like making a big long tube?
yes. These are tube.
Yeah. So that'll be double thick, so that'll be nice.
Yep.
Or you could sew up the bottom and it could be like a sleeping bag.
Yep.
Like a little cocoon that she could just curl up in. Or you could leave it open and she could just pull it up and then she could walk around.
Yep.
I've seen a tutorial for ones for babies. They just call it a baby sack.
Mm-hmm.
I did make one of those, but it wasn't on this loom. It was the one my long looms I had, and that's what I made those from. Yep.
Yeah, you could make her an adult size sack.
So,
Angel Renee says,
but that's what it looks like.
That's pretty though. I like that color.
Thank you.
It's not really pink, but it's not really orangey. It's just a really pretty corally, peachy.
Yep.
So Angel Renee says, Dawn, so much more faith in new things than she does. She's got 2 centros. Let's see. Lulu Cindy says, yeah, 33 watching now with 48 thumbs up. Oh, that's awesome. Yay.
Thank you, everybody.
Woo.
I taught myself how to knit in January when I bought my Addie because I knew I would need to understand how that works.
Right.
So that I could make things.
Exactly. That's cool, though. Maria said she was gifted the Centro. She's too frugal to buy the Addie. She has a hard time buying herself things she would rather buy for others. I understand. I'm getting better about buying myself stuff, but usually it's like yarn. I don't usually buy myself the big things. Like, I wanted a Cricut, but I didn't buy one, and my friend found one at Goodwill. So that's how I have one.
I'm sorry, I have to confess, I didn't buy it. They were gifted to me from Mr. D. So yes, excuse me, they were gifts.
That works
Christmas.
too, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. Cindy says, I know all times are different. Yes. So it is, for me, it is 11:04, so I'm also Central.
And for me, it's 2:04 on a Friday afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's
Cindy, we are
11:04.
everywhere.
I'm same time of Bam. I'm Central. And I'm in Nebraska.
And I'm in the past in California Pacific Standard Time.
She's 2 hours.
9:04.
You're so 2 hours ago.
I am so yesterday.
Let's see. She
You're
says,
different.
Mom,
You're
that's
cool.
pretty. She loves the colors.
All
Thank
3 of you are
you.
in my past.
I know, right? You're the future. Cindy says, Pam, I still love the blanket that's on the back side of your chair. Oh, thank you. Like the colors. I'm all about the color.
Christine has a sweater that's very similar to that
I
too.
saw that and I was I saw that, I guess it was last night, and I was thinking,
It was last night. Yeah.
thinking,
Hi, Kelly.
what can I make? And that poncho she had on with the little tiny granny squares.
Right.
I was like,
And the other sweater with the knitted back. Well, not knitted,
with the mesh back.
solid. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys follow Crafty Moo, Sarah from the UK?
Yeah. Sarah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
She's on the last tail bit of the vest for her dad.
Oh, really? Okay.
She had just had two videos go up in her new craft room that was done by her husband. It was on the mannequin behind her, and she said she only had to do the collar, under the sleeves, and a couple more buttons, and it was done.
Awesome.
And then she was getting on to her. It was in a 2-part one. So part 1, she was talking about it, and then once that's done, she's going. Her mum wanted the same pattern as her dad, but not in a vest, so she's doing it in a sweater.
Oh, that's cool.
Very cool.
I'll have to go check it out. Let's see. Angel Renee said, I broke down the threader already 2 times and had to super glue it.
Oh.
Into so many yarn stuff. Now the Centro still works, but she would probably buy an Addy if it was like a second yarn hobby. Gotcha.
Is the Addy stronger than the
Centro? Yeah, it's a heavier duty. Yeah.
And the pins can be replaced. So if you break a pin, you can buy. They give you extra, but you can also purchase more if you need to.
Ones.
And you can take them apart. And so Centros are solid, fixed. You can't. Once a pin is broken, I don't know if
you can fix those too.
Oh, okay.
I have a friend have one. And she had to replace some of them. Yeah, you can replace them.
Okay.
So that's good to know because, I wasn't sure about that. I just know about the Addy because that's what I have.
And Jenny says, check out the Addy Queen or JoJo Juju. They both have really good tutorials for knitting machines.
Yes, they do.
And Susan said she got hers when Bag a Day talked about them, and then the price, they jacked the price up, and they sold like crazy.
Oh,
because Eric does a lot on the Addy machine.
He makes a lot of hats. Yeah.
He does make a lot of hats.
Mm-hmm.
And I think occasionally Crystal may use the Addy, but it's more Eric.
And I think she'll like if she buys like a yarn and she wants to see like how it patterns up or something, she'll whip it up on it.
The Addy. Yeah.
Especially on a thin yarn that she doesn't think she'll actually use. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said she understands she is the same way, but she's working on it though, buying herself goodies. Let's see.
You're worth it. Do that.
Mama Riss says, Lydia, that is beautiful. And she's never seen that machine before, talking about your S loom. Let's see. Cindy says, talking to Tiffany, asking her how she's doing. Tiffany said, Crystal Bag O'Day convinced her to get the Addy machine.
But then that's one thing I like about Crystal. It's her opinion on things.
Right.
But she can't answer for everybody. She's given her honest opinion. So then that way, all right, she said she didn't like it, but there's nothing saying that one of us may like it.
Right. And she's very clear about that. This is her opinion. But she also gives an honest opinion.
Yeah. She doesn't do no bull crap about things. It's her opinion, her honest opinion. Well, you just, she can only tell you about the yarn that she's got and how it feels and smells and,
Right.
And only that I wish that I can sit next to her and smell it with her because she's always going, it smells like factory yarn.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I've never smelt yarn before.
Mine smells like nothing right now. But I will tell you, like, Darn Good Yarn has like a distinct scent, but I think it's where they clean the silk, the recycled silk, and then dye it. But I mean, it's not like a horrible smell. I mean, it has I don't know, it's like a clean smell.
Mm.
But I mean, it's not a bad smell. But that's the only yarn that I can think of that smells different, other than like, I mean, wool has a smell, that kind of thing. But
hey, Jeannie,
the
only ones that I won't buy if you go to garage sales and you smell them and you can smell the horrible musty smell in them because they've had them in a cupboard for so long. And they've never let them out to air. When I smell that, I leave them.
Sometimes I'll buy it. It just depends. Depends on what the smell is.
Or if I'm working at a childcare centre, I'll take it and they can just use it on the craft table.
Yep. Or air it out.
Yeah.
So Dawn, Susan Burke said she is in California too.
Yes. I did see that, but we were talking, so yeah. I just wanted to.
Thank you, Cindy. And she says, cool, Lisa. She loves coasters. And says she loves that color.
Different.
Thank you.
I've still got to get back to trying to do some more of those Christmas stockings to see how many more I can do.
Chris says she finished the bath and facial cloths from the scrub off yarn cotton and a 5.5 millimeter hook. Yay! I need to make some more face thingies. I noticed when I did my sale, what was it, 2 weekends ago, I didn't have any face scrubbers. I thought I still had some, but apparently I sold out. So I'll have
It's amazing. That's one good thing about a craft market or a fete or flea market. We do have one that's called the flea market. How people will go for the ones that sell the most, like your scrubbies and whatnot.
Elizabeth it's a KB Afghan knitting loom. It's not a machine. You use a knitting tool with it.
And you said,
give me one moment. I will show you the tool. Give me one moment.
Chris, I haven't seen the photos yet. I just went to look. I didn't see them. Oh, wait, but I don't. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't see them on Facebook or on, well, it didn't tell me I had an alert. Hold on a second. Let me check one thing here.
Hey, Pam, can you bring me big so I can show you, Elizabeth, the tool for the knitting loom? Have we used?
There you go.
This is a knitting tool. You put the knitting put it on top of the loom, and then you do lift it up and over. It looks like a crochet hook. They are a little bit smaller than crochet hooks, but that's what it looks like.
That's pretty cool, though.
I saw them called loom picks is what I found mine on.
When I got my kits, was knitting tool, what they call them.
Is what they called. Yeah, when I looked it up on Amazon to buy one, I found it under loom pick. But yeah, I'm sure it probably said loom tool as well.
Yeah.
So did you see this, Lydia? Tiffany said that on that Addie egg, it doesn't handle the 4-weight yarn very well, but a 3-weight works up nicely. So you might tell your friend to use the 3 for that. It might work better.
Hey, Pam, and Dawn, thank you for trying to come. Well, Don didn't came up because I had an issue on my tablet. But thank you for trying to come up. That's my life.
So Asia Renee wants to know, Lydia, how wide is that going to be when you take it off? Like, is it going to be yay wide or?
It's going to be the size of your chair if you have a chair like this or a twin size bed. That length.
That's good size wideness.
That's big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cindy said it's beautiful. She loves the color and it looks soft, thick, and cuddly. Hey, Sappho, were your ears burning? We said I was talking about you a while ago. I don't remember what I said. Y'all remember what I said?
You said something, then I said about her baby Yoda.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about your baby Yoda and your little baby kitties. And then you posted a video. But I think I said something else, but I don't remember what it was. Because I said, if you're watching.
I don't remember.
I know what it was. If you were watching, Sappho, I have not done my Hobby Lobby haul video.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was going to say.
I promise. I just haven't done it yet.
I forgot because we got the subject changed so much and then we got talking about facial hair.
Yep. I'll just have to. What I should do is just show y'all Saf's yarn haul. It's in there on the bed.
Did you get the same as Sap? Did you?
No, I got way different. She uses different yarn than I do.
Oh, okay.
Kivia said she almost won a Furls Odyssey hook today. Oh, cool. Maybe next time. Hey, Mona, how are you doing?
Hi, Mona.
Hi, Mona.
That's where Mama Riz was asking about the cranker by hand, and you were showing the little tool. Everybody's saying how do you do, how do you do, how do you do.
Tool.
Oh, yep. Okay, so Tina said if you make that long thing, then when you get it made, then you could crochet a mermaid tail on the end of it. That would be cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking about if I do another one, and if I do like a kid one, that's what I'd be doing. That's what I would have done.
Mm-hmm. And there's a blue yarn that's like different shades. It's like different shades of blue and green. But you could do that, and then would kind of give the mermaid tail colorish looking.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kelly. Kelly's been lurking. She said, hey, everybody. She's off to bed, but came to show some support and love. Well, thank you for popping in. We were talking about you earlier, too.
Yep.
All good stuff, I promise.
It was all good stuff.
Elizabeth said, Regina, you can totally learn to knit. Her goal was to learn to knit in 2023. I learned, but I only like it. But I love crocheting way more. See, that was my 2022 goal, was to knit more. And I'm like you. I love crochet way more. But I do like knitting more. The more I do it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
Mama Riz is also Central Time in Dallas. And Susan said she finds the loom knitting harder than just knitting. Really?
I don't think so.
I guess it just depends on what loom you're using, maybe.
Yeah.
And then it probably plus two, it probably depends because Lydia started on the loom, whereas probably Susan hasn't.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
what
Just like when I knit, throwing it with my right hand, I can't do it. It just doesn't feel right. I have to do it with my left, and I can go a lot faster.
I learned something the other day. I think I was watching Ginger's one. I'm a knife gripper when I hold the hook.
Mm-hmm.
But what I didn't know was when I hold the yarn in this hand, I'm actually a pencil.
Oh.
Because she said I'm a knife gripper with the thing. I'm thinking, well, I didn't know there was the same with the holding. And then when I did mine, I thought, oh yeah, I'm a pencil, but I'm a knife gripper on the other when I use my natural hand.
Maybe because I wrap it around my fingers. Yeah.
Yeah. See, so I learned something new.
Tina has joined you in the future. It It's tomorrow
I
now.
didn't think Tina would be that far behind me coming into Good Friday. Well, Tina, happy Good Friday. I can finally say it.
Maria says, I love the bright colors too. It always makes her happy every time she sees it.
But wouldn't Cynthia, no, I was going to say, wouldn't Cynthia be now not far into... Cynthia will be Friday now.
Yeah, it's Friday. Hey, Jeannie, welcome in. How are you?
Yeah, there's your train again.
Yes, I heard it. Let's see. Aw, thanks, Wicked Granny. She said, I think it has that effect on everyone. Jeannie says, hello, beautiful sisters and brothers in the chat.
How are you, Jeannie?
Howdy do.
I hope you're doing good, Jeannie.
How are you?
Well, Gina says, yep, it's something she would like to learn to knit this year. It's a goal. I think you can do it. For sure.
I think you can do it too. If I can knit, you can knit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, Jeannie, that yarn you've been using for your squares, it is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, no, Jeannie. She said, hello, everyone.
What?
She's listening. She's really sore. She fell 2 times today, so she is laying down and listening. Girl, be careful.
Oh, no.
Regina said, oh, no, was it those shoes again? And Wicked Granny says, oh, no, Jeannie, I hope you're okay. Feel better soon. Everybody's saying, giving their well wishes to Jeannie.
Jeannie, get better because you got grandkids that would love to see you for Easter.
Yes, and rest up.
Yes.
And
recover quick.
She said, nope, she had on her tennis shoes. Some days I'm just clumsy. I fell one day. Well, first we laughed at her lady because she fell at work. I mean, she didn't get hurt, but she fell. She was talking about running through the airport and she slid and she did like the splits. And then when she got to work, she fell in the parking lot. We were telling her, girl, you need clumsy. We were laughing at her. And I'll be dang, I got home and Tiny got under my feet and got my feet twisted up, and then I fell. I said, that's what I get. That's instant karma for laughing at her for falling.
Yes.
Then I fell. So Cindy said she's had yarns that had a strange smell, but she knew that it was a factory type smell, but never musty or anything like that. But she would never wish to purchase a yarn that smells musty. Musty makes her think of mold. See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on, like, the scent of it. Like, if it's just, like, the smell that it's been kept up in a tote, it has that plasticky, musty smell. But, yeah, I wouldn't want it if it had, like, a moldy, mildewy scent.
Yeah. Sometimes some of it you can smell. You know how, I don't know, whether Lydia or Dawn might know, probably me being born in the late 60s, where you got, you know how grandmas always used to put the little hang up in the cupboard, the mothballs, and your clothes come out smelling of mothballs.
Mm-hmm.
I do know.
Yeah, my grandmother used to have that yeah.
And when we were kids, if we weren't well, you know, with my mum always put Vicks on our feet with socks on because it, you know, travels up. But then under our pillow would be a hanky with a bit of eucalyptus in it to help us not get our noses all blocked up. And it will come through the pillow. Which I should get back into doing that because nighttime's shocking with my nose being blocked.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought about the handkerchief under the pillow. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Eucalyptus smells nice.
Yeah, it does. And it, like, opens it up. Because you don't want to sniff musty smelling things as they may have mold spores and it can make you very sick. And you never wish to inhale a mold spore. True.
Even Cindy recalls the mothballs.
Let's see. Maria said she got yarn from a smoker once and the cigarette smell was so bad she had to let it sit outside and then put dryer sheets in the yarn to get rid of the smell.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing, especially if you're not a smoker and you get, you know. Yeah. My best friend's a smoker. And even though, like, when I'm in her house, I can't smell it. But, like, you know, I can smell stuff outside of her house. Does that make sense? Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, when she gives me stuff, I can't smell it, but then when I'm outside of there, I can. But it's not so bad. But I can imagine, like, if you're in a house full of, if everybody in the household smokes and it just permeates everything.
Yeah. Hi, Jason.
Jeannie
But
says,
yeah,
thanks
it's
to
horrible.
everybody. She's hoping she can get out of the bed in the morning. You'll probably be stiff, feel like you had a workout.
Yeah, I hope you have ice on your back.
Or a hot water pack.
Yes, heat or ice, whatever you think will be better right now, but alternate hot and cold.
Oh, yeah, because then that helps loosen it up.
Yeah.
Advil.
Yes, Advil, for sure.
And
I know
and
she can't take certain things.
Rub Voltaren gel into you as well if you have it.
Let's see. Susan is asking a question to you, Dawn. Do you use a drill with your Addy? She just got the power screwdriver and she needs to get the attachment.
Don't use a power tool because it will hurt your machine.
That's on the Central.
But Crystal uses it on her Addy.
Yeah, Crystal does. And actually,
I don't think it's very smart, though.
I have not, but Mr. D did make me this is with the PVC pipe cap.
Mm-hmm.
And he put a nut and bolt here with a attachment that you can put the drill bit into. Mm-hmm. So it just fits right over here. And I haven't used it yet, but you want to be careful because a drill I've heard lots of things. You can burn out your drill. A screwdriver goes slower. Now, I have a very low speed drill somewhere, but not here right now. But see, I could just crank it like this, and it's not going to do anything. But there is a electric screwdriver that you could purchase that goes very slow as well. But yes, I've seen Crystal go very fast with hers. And my only concern is if your yarn gets tangled around the pin or needle here, it could just break your needle. Some people advise totally just do not even do it because it could break your machine because it's plastic. And so you weigh the pros and cons.
And it will hurt. And it also will hurt your keys on inside your handle, so that's why I don't use screwdrivers.
I've heard not to use it on the I've heard not to use it with the Centro because the Centro isn't sturdy enough. I don't have either one, so my opinion is based off what others have said. So I don't have a personal experience with it,
I'm the same with you, Pam. It's only just what I heard with Crystal, and because I don't have one either.
And let's see. Regina said she's allergic to mold. Her throat will start to get scratchy, so she has to stay away. And Cindy says, and it's very difficult to kill the mold spores. Oh, wow. She said that's why it's difficult to cure like the yeast infections and stuff due to the spores because it's hard. They have a hard shell and it's hard to penetrate it with the medicines.
Yeah.
Angel Renee says, yep, she feels that pain. Smelly yarn is the worst. First month's buying yarn at a thrift shop and got a bunch. That was, And then Elizabeth says, Lydia, thank you. She's seen that tool before. She appreciates your help in explaining it.
You're welcome, Elizabeth. I'm glad I was here for you.
Cindy says, talking about the smell of the cigarette smoke, she said, no smoking in her house ever. Good night, Laura, if you are still here. Thank you for
Hi, Laura. Good night, Laura. Sweet dreams, Laura.
Good night, Laura.
Mom Maria says, no smoking, and she doesn't let her dogs near her yarn ever. She's got super bad allergies, and that's why she had a bad sinus infection now, but got 2 steroid shots that have helped. I knew what you meant. I figured it out. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes my brain gets so sleepy, it can't function.
Mm.
Regina said her son and daughter-in-law both smoke in the house. It's very bothersome.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My neighbor's smoke blows in my house all day. Yeah.
That would be aggravating.
Yeah. It's been frustrating. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that would, and because there's no, I wish I knew. That would stink.
It just depends on which way the wind is blowing, but for the last few days, it's been blowing this way. So.
Right in your window. Yeah, and I mean, and you want to open the window to let fresh air in, and then instead you're getting that. Well, that's like I had mine open the other day. It was a beautiful day, and my neighbor decided to burn leaves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, seriously? So yeah, but I mean,
that's my luck.
But it's okay. Regina, tell them to go outside. She used to make her sister smoke outside. Well,
yeah,
I don't know if her son and daughter, I don't know if they would. They'd probably be like, no. Let's see. Wicked Granny says she's enjoyed it as always, but she's going to go lay down. Have a wonderful night. Love and peace to all.
Hey, Pamela.
Thank you, Pamela, for joining.
Good night, Pamela.
Regina, I definitely would be telling them you go outside. If you want to live here and smoke, go outside.
She says, well, since I don't work and they pay for everything, I might need to go outside herself.
Okay. Or build a granny unit at the back, Regina, so you can go and sit there.
Yes.
Lulu Cindy says, good night. Take care, Laura. She didn't even know you were in here. Hope you have a blessed night.
I sort of saw Laura coming quickly, but I forgot to say hello to her.
Yep, she came in earlier. She's been listening to us.
She
Mama Red says, Jeannie lifting you up in prayer, sweetie.
A bit like Eden. She came in and said hello and she disappeared.
So she was listening. She was watching that comedian.
Yeah, she's watching I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Cindy said to Regina, I can certainly imagine she had to endure something similar in her past. Hey, Jornay says, GTG, good night. Got to go. Much love, everyone. Good night, Angel Renee.
Good night.
Thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, I think I said good night to Renee before.
Let's see. Susan said her mother taught her to knit when she was 8, a long time ago. No looms then.
No looms back then.
Everybody's telling each other good night. Cindy says, butterfly dreams and more. I did not know you were in here either. Shame on me. Love you, Jeannie. I pray you have a blessed night. Yep. She popped in. Let's see. Regina, Mama Red says, yes, just smile and try not to rock the boat.
Yeah, and sometimes that's easier said than done, isn't it, Regina?
Hey, Jason, I heard Lisa tell you hey a while ago. How are you doing tonight? And that's where Cindy said she also wrote the mothballs. She says, mothballs. So far, so good. Let's see. Bushel Heart Jeannie, I miss what you must have been saying. Falling, maybe. Yeah, she says she fell a couple of times today, and so she's sore. Let's see.
And didn't Jeannie say she was in her tennis shoes and not the other shoes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. Jason said to Regina, how are you today? And Susan said, yep. She said she burnt her first one up. Yeah. Talking about using the drill. And like Dawn was saying, I've heard them say, don't use it on the Centro, but if you use it on the Addy, some say don't use the drill, but to use an electric screwdriver because electric screwdriver is slower. But again, I don't have one, so just passing on the info. Y'all make your own educated guess as to what decision.
Yeah. This was kind of out of my hands. As soon as Mr. D saw me researching stuff, he was like, had to do it. So I'm like, okay, I'll entertain your shenanigans for a little bit and let's see what you can do.
But But that was nice of him to make you something, though.
It's very sweet of him. He wants to be helpful because I have been complaining that my arms are tired and I've learned how to crank with my left hand. Yes, I have to try to balance it out.
Hey, that works. Lucy Cindy said, well, when I say ever, I meant since we moved to our new home that we've been in for the last 15 years. That's close enough. That's forever.
Yeah.
And Regina's answering Jason. She's still doing much better today. Thank you for asking. And how are you today?
Jason's in the Philippines, isn't he?
I do believe he is. I think so.
Yeah. And I think
she appreciates the advice about the drills with the addies, and she also hates the smoke blowing in from outside. And then she was saying the same thing. Her husband was burning leaves and had to leave the window shut too. Grr. Okay, what were you saying? Sorry.
no, I was going to say, and he's an hour or so behind you, isn't he, Pam? Or is he ahead of you?
I think, gosh, I don't remember. I want to say we're not the same.
I know he's not the same. I thought you were either an hour or 2 hours ahead. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I don't know. Jason, put what time it is where you are in the chat. We'll find out.
And what day, please?
Yeah. Maria says, Dawn in California, that smoke might smell like skunk blowing in.
Oh, yeah. Cindy from
I wouldn't mind that smell.
Cindy from Pups and Crochet had a video going one and the skunk lit off and she said it stunk really bad.
Mm.
Good night, Lulu.
Good night,
Lulu.
Hi, Cindy.
Everybody's telling Cindy good night. Jason said it's very hot summer there in the Philippines. So, yep, he is in the Philippines. And let's see. Regina said, yep, it's going to be hot here in the south, too. Of the south, talking about the U.S. And Susan said, yes, that was the screwdriver she has. And that bag o' day burned up her first one, not me. That's what I was thinking you meant that bag o' day did.
Yeah. The first
I Googled Philippines time. It says it's 12:36 p.m. Friday, April 7th.
Okay, so he's same as
he's in the morning.
Yeah. So East Coast time.
He's just turns into Friday morning.
So he's same as Cynthia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy Good Friday, Jason.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I finished that one thing. I had to pull that one row out because I got all the way around. I was not at the right spot, so I had to yank it out.
Well, Pam, I am going to get off of here. I have work tomorrow, so.
Well, thanks for popping in.
You're welcome, and thank you for coming in my life.
You're welcome.
Even though I
didn't figured it out.
Even though I had issues.
Well, that's
great.
the only way to figure it out. That's the only way to figure out how to do it is to press the buttons and figure it out.
I'm still learning how to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm still learning how to try and share the screen. But I'll get there. It all takes time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and she's got her second device, so it's a tablet. So
yep, I got
she's learning anew.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
she'll be a pro very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm like, I'm going to break because I need it for work because I have to take classes for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got awarded because I'm going to be a team member supervisor.
Oh,
so when
nice.
the new people come in, I train them. So when we have new people working at Terry Green, I'm going to be training them. If somebody come in Tucker Jones, I train them. So I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So I have to take classes, and so that's why I got it.
But at
So-
least, Lydia, you got a device this time, not an empty box.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up. I'm like, is it okay? It felt heavy, so it doesn't
Well-
feel like it's empty.
I'm just glad they gave you your money back from the other one. At least, I mean, you know, they didn't send you another device, but at least you did finally get your money back. So at least that's good. So. Well, thank you for coming up and have a good day at work.
And I will. You guys, I will probably see you Saturday. You're going live Saturday night, right, Lisa?
I certainly am.
All right. I will see you Saturday night.
I have pushed it forward. Instead of 1 o'clock, it's now 12:30, which is 8 o'clock, 8:30 for you, Pam.
What time is it right now?
We're 2:40.
It's 11:40.
No, for Lisa. You said 2:40.
I'm 2:40. We're 15 hours ahead of
3.
you.
So you said 12:30?
Yeah.
It'll be 9:30. It'll be 9:30 my time.
9:30.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So 9:30, whatever you are central.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Jason was talking to Regina and said we need to go to a cold place, but then Regina says she doesn't want to go to a cold place. She just wants the AC to work. Bye, Lydia.
Okay, bye, Lydia.
Bye, Lydia. Have a good night.
And then Mama Riz says she needs to go. Good night, sweet angel dreams, y'all, and have a blessed Easter Passover with your families. Thank you for coming in, Mama Riz. You have a fabulous night, and I hope you have a wonderful, happy Easter.
Yeah. You have a good one too.
Susan says she is trying to save for a laptop. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finish your square.
Yeah, I'm casting off my square now. That's why I was just recounting and make sure I had my rows. So
I have to concentrate when I'm casting off on the knitting.
I'm pretty good. I'll look up and down every so often.
But see, if you mess up, you know how to fix it. Like if I mess it up, it takes me a longer to fix it because I have to think about how to put it back on the hook.
When I look at Dawn, it looks like she's frozen, but she's not because she's blinking every so often.
I'm sorry, you're getting my thinking face because I was just updating my Lisa, I was just updating your time for Saturday.
Okay. You know, I was looking at you thinking, have you frozen? And then all of a sudden your eyes blinked. You know, she's not frozen yet.
I never knew what I looked like until now I have this, to show me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I am frowning so hard. No wonder. I don't want Botox, but I should get some because I look scary right now. And I'm like, okay.
The other day said on, I think it was Pam's live couple, Lisa, you look upset. I said, no, it's probably because I'm concentrating.
Yes.
And like you say, you don't realize until someone mentions,
what's wrong? Why are you mad? Yeah.
I'm not mad. I promise. I'm just thinking and it's hard.
Did you see on Jeannie's live last night where she kept messing with Angie? She'd be like,
yes, she was. And then we started doing it too.
I did see her do that the other day, and Angie would go, "Are you still with us, Jeannie?
Are you frozen?"
And when she mentioned it, I looked and thinking, "Oh, she must be frozen." Until she said, "No."
It was so funny.
She got me fooled.
Kivia said she is trying to save up for a Furls Odyssey. I love my Odysseys. I do.
I haven't tried the one that you sent me yet.
I didn't want to love the Odysseys, but I do. But I will tell you what I'm not a fan of, and that is the silver the metal streamline. I didn't
Okay.
like it. I bought one. Actually, I bought two because they were on sale.
Have you
But I'm
tried
not-
the dot ones? I've seen Angela from My Precious Yarnery the other day talk about the dot ones, and she was comparing to the frills and is it the Susan Bates one?
I haven't tried the dots one, but I've seen different ones show it.
Yeah.
And I like somebody posted like a big chunky wooden one that they got. It wasn't the one that
And did she have 3 wooden ones? 2 of them were the same and one wasn't?
I don't know. This one was like the wood was like it was lighter in the middle and then it had like a darker I don't know. They were really pretty.
I watched someone the other day and they had 3 wooden ones. Can't think who it was now.
Zach, go to bed. You can go to sleep. It's okay. Look, see what Regina said.
Yes. That was not a thing, but now that it is, yeah, I'm guilty.
Yeah.
But you're entitled to do have your thinking.
Yes, I'm just thinking. I get it from my mama.
Tina said a friend told her that Botox is actually botulism.
It is.
Like, who would want to inject that inside of them?
It is.
I wanted to do that for her migraines.
It's the one that's got too much money and don't know what to do with it, so they'll go for Botox.
Because that's what, the botulism, it actually can, like, freeze whatever to stop the nerves from, But, you're injecting botulism, and that can travel throughout your body, and then there's pros and cons to everything, right?
Yeah.
They told her it would be approximately 31 injections around her head. Said,
no.
Jen said, hey, y'all, I finally got here. Laying down listening. Hey, Jen.
Hi,
welcome back. So, Tina, that makes me think like I was having an allergic reaction to something and my hair was falling out. And they couldn't figure out why. Like, I mean, I could just like put my fingers through it and it would just be like big, like lots of hair. And so finally they just decided, oh, you're just allergic to something. Well, I know that, but what is the something? This is before I knew I was allergic to soy, and the reason my hair was falling out is because the conditioner I was using had soy in it. So I went to the dermatologist, and they were like, oh, well, we're going to give you cortisone to stimulate hair growth. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they took a needle and was like giving me little injections all through my head. And I was like, I had that done once. And I said, guess what? I can buy wigs. I can rock bald. We're not doing that again.
And you can make your own wig out of wool if you wanted to.
Woo! I was like, not again. It just like even thinking about it, I mean, it just made my head numb. And I think it's just from all the little shots, but they were injecting, nope. He's like, it'll re-stimulate the hair growth.
Hey, some of us came into the world with no hair, and some of us will go out of the world with no hair.
But I mean, some other of the ladies in my family, their hair has thinned as they've gotten older, and I'm like, well, they did it, I can do it. I'm just,
Yeah.
Tina's like, yes, right, Pam, exactly. I don't blame you, girl. But now, I mean, it might be different if I had migraines, but I don't know about the Botox. But yeah, the shots in my head, I was not a fan.
See, I'm like that with penicillin. I can't take penicillin.
My youngest can't either. He gets a rash.
Yeah, and then if Lara goes to the doctors and needs penicillin stuff, I say, well, if we're together, instead of buying 2 bottles of water, we'll buy 1, but let me drink first because your tablets will have penicillin in it.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So I sort of can't drink after her. Which is
like really, really allergic.
Yeah.
There's like different levels, but of allergy.
But yeah, I'm also I suffer badly with bronchial asthma, so I got the asthma, but I can't take Ventolin. I'm allergic to it.
Oh, wow.
So when I have one of those, I've got to work. The doctors have got to work madly around to see what they can give me, or I'm in hospital on an oxygen tank. So it sucks.
Hey, Christy. She says, I'm here. I've been here since the beginning, but being aggravated by these men that can't understand that not every single female wants a man, right?
Right.
Some women want to be single, and that is okay.
And they're single for a reason, because men can be annoying. Unless you get one that doesn't annoy you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or one you can't get rid of.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but then I didn't want to.
Zach says, I'm still here having Oreos and milk. Yep.
Do you dunk the Oreos in your milk, Zach?
Tina said they told her it would help with wrinkles on her forehead, and she said, hey, I worked my whole life to get those. Regina said she had a friend that did Botox on her forehead. I asked her if it hurt, and she said it didn't. Yeah, but I still wouldn't want them injecting. I don't know. Mm-mm.
No. I like to feel the bone that's there, not feel muck.
See, and that's like, and everybody tells me that it's different. But see, that's why wanting to get a tattoo. I'm not a fan of needles and shots, so I don't. The thought of just getting a bunch of needles jammed in me. But see, my thing with the tattoo is, I'm afraid that if I got something and I would think it looked beautiful, and then like if they're like one little boop boop is out of line. Now my house is a hot mess, but if it's going on my body, I want it to be neat and not a mess.
Yeah.
So I'm like, or if I got it and then I decided I didn't like it, it's there forever. But
my tattoo, I have a few, but this one in particular I wanted since I was a teenager. It says love. I know it's a little blurry, it's a little blown out. I could have picked a better artist, but the artist that I chose to have do it is the only artist that's tattooed me. And he is the one from the neighborhood that tattooed everybody. So tattoos are very personal. And I was forgiving of him not being able to do really good fine line work because, like I said, he's the neighborhood tattoo guy that tattooed my brother, all our friends, So it's for that reason. It's like, yes, this is who did it. And this is his work. And this is how he works. And he's much older now. But we all have tattoos by him. So it was that whole connection that I wanted. In addition to, I just got this 4 years ago, but I wanted it since I was a teenager. So for over 30 years in my mind, I already had this. I already had it. So now that it's there, I feel complete because I pictured it always there.
And, which I mean,
so
I thought about getting them, and like different friends and stuff have gotten them, and like we had talked about getting matching ones or getting them on my like ankles or something, and I just never have. But I think it's the whole needles thing, but I don't know.
It's a different type of needle. It's not a pokey needle in the way that getting an injection, like a shot.
Yeah, and that's what they said. It's more like just a rough or like a but.
And it depends on what you get and where you get it, and there's who does it. There's a lot of factors into it, but for me, it's just kind of funny that I always thought, oh, if I got bored with this or I didn't want it, and so I didn't do it. And then I'm like, but I always wanted it. And now I just feel complete because it's something that my brain filled in that wanted it. So it's how bad do you want it? Then you'll put up with the pain. You'll put up with the maybe not perfection,
Yeah,
but then everyone goes, and then everyone will say, "But what if?" And what if? But you know what? What if you don't? You want it, and then when you get old, you're going to live to regret. Oh, I should have done that back when I wanted to do it.
Yeah,
I'd rather say I did that and live with it than I wish I would have.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Regina said that's what she says about her gray hair. She earned every single one of them. My mom says that too. Susan says, have your own rooms. That's one way to do it.
Oh, I'm kicking Mr. D out tonight so I can sleep at nighttime because I am missing everybody's daytime lives. And I said, I can't keep doing this. You're killing me, boy. Get out. You snore all night and keep me up? No. Go.
Put him in the doghouse.
Mm-hmm. Dana says, bullcrap. Needles are pointed regardless of the size.
But it doesn't go as deep into
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's like they say acupuncture. I mean, it doesn't go, and it's supposed to be relaxing and, so I don't know.
I'm not a needles person either. I'm not, but I have many tattoos. But I will nope out of, I need B12 injections. Do I do that? No. Did I get my flu? No. Do I?
I mean, I'll get shots.
No. Lip fillers? No.
Mm-hmm. I get
any more tattoos? Probably not. Probably not. I have the tattoos I wanted. I'm probably not. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt. But real quick recap. I'm done.
Yeah, I do vitamin
Oreos.
But I'm going for my fifth COVID shot with the flu shot together. Only because with the flu shot I get done because I'm just taking the cord off me. The flu shot I get done because suffering with the bronchial asthma and can't take Ventolin. I make sure I get it so then that way I'm not as bad when winter comes.
I will do it. Yeah, I will do it for health reasons. I will personally for me. I'm on the high risk. So yes, I should, but it's not my favorite thing. And am I going to be first in line? No, but will I? Yes, I will, but I don't want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Chris, I did not know that. She said a lot of tattoo inks are soy based. See, I didn't know that. So that is good to know. I did not know
that. That is good to know. I wasn't aware of that either.
Everyone up for a tattoo then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely something. If I ever did decide to get a tattoo, that is definitely something I would need to. I would have never even thought to ask if the ink was soy based.
I'm going to drop out too because I need to go to the ladies and then go and take my plate down that I had for lunch.
Okay.
All right. It was great seeing you.
You too. I'll see you on Sunday.
Yes.
So by the time you get into Friday, I hope you guys have a good Friday.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Good Friday.
I will, and then I better go and see what the girls want for tea as well, because it's fish and chip night or something, or we can go to Macca's and get no meat on our burger, which I get anyway, so, so I don't know what we're going to have, so we'll have to go and work it out. And when Lara pretty much eats like what I eat anyway, and Eden's the more outgoing one, eating something, so we've got to get something that all three of us will eat the same. And it's a juggling act.
Absolutely. Yep.
And I'm pretty fussy when it comes to eating certain foods.
Everybody in the chat is saying goodbye.
Yes.
And
everyone.
Zach is a Oreo dunker, in case you missed that.
No, I did see that. Pam did put it up because I am a dunker of biscuits too, especially in coffee. So, yeah, so I that's why I asked. So, but I will say bye. Hi, Bridget. Bye, Bridget. It was nice knowing you, Bridget, because you came in. And I hope everyone has a good Friday when it comes around for you. And we will see you Easter Saturday your time, but it will be Easter Day on my time. So, and I'm not going to church, so I will be on at 12:30. I'm not going Sunday mass, so I like looking at churches, but don't like going into them. I like the architecture of them, how they were built, and the history of them built. So I'm not a person that'll go in and say my Hail Marys or give my sins that I've done something bad. But if someone asks me, I'm going, will you come with me? Yeah, I will go. But I get bored very quickly. So I haven't learnt that I should take in my crocheting with me and do it while he's saying his prayers.
You could.
I'll try that one day. Okay, I'll catch you guys later and hope everyone has a good day when it comes around.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
So
Lisa
Regina,
just reminded me that my grandmother, she would ride the bike, her exercise bike, and say the rosary at the same time, and that she knew it took her 20 minutes to do the rosary all the way, and that's how she knew how long. That was her timer for her workout.
Well, that's a good idea. When I used to go to the tanning bed, you know, they would set the timer, and I used to sing. I would sing Fancy because Fancy was around a 4-minute song, and I knew that would be the time that, you know, if I sang it through
for your
twice,
rotation. Yeah.
Random weirdness. Regina said she would like to have her hubby's heart rhythm tattooed on her wrist. Aw, that would be, that's a personal kind of tattoo. That would be, you know, that would be different. That would be something that I would consider, something like that. There's where Bridget came in. Everybody's saying howdy-do. Tina says that hurts too. Not so much putting the needles, but after a short bit they hurt, or she thought they did with the acupuncture. So they've never had it done, so.
And the thing with the tattoo as well is that maybe I just didn't think about there's a healing time. And depending on how large of a piece you get, similar to the acupuncture, like you can get what they call the tattoo flu. Because your body is like, what are you doing to me? And now I have to heal this piece that you did. So depending on how much and how intense, it's not an easy process. And it's a process. It's more than just getting stuck with a needle and walking away.
Yeah, because there's layers, and if you do different colors, or if you have a large piece and they do the outline, and then you come back and you get it filled in, and then, you know, Yes. Susan, but
you have to heal from it as well.
Exactly.
And so there's upkeep to it. There's maintenance. It's
keeping it moisturized and keeping the
out of the sun.
Yeah, but especially when you first get it done, you can't go swimming because it'll.
Correct. Yeah, or bathe, like baths, hot tubs. Yeah, none of that.
Susan said the last time she got the flu shot, she got sick. Yep, I've heard.
I have gotten the flu shot and gotten sick as well. I believe that I was already going to get sick. So the flu shot didn't stop it.
Right. Everybody's saying bye to Lisa. Bridget said she loves all of her tattoos and wants some badly. And so badly wants more. That's what everybody's saying.
That's awesome. I love art in all forms. Body art.
I mean, there were some that I wanted. Art. When I was early 20s, my ex's family lives in Massachusetts, and one of their good friends was an amazing artist, and he was, you know, he became a tattoo artist, and he came to the house and was giving everybody tattoos, and his mom and his sister got these gorgeous tattoos, and he did an amazing job. And I thought about it, but I mean, they're pretty good size, like on their thighs and stuff, and you know, and I thought about getting one, but I couldn't get past the needles. But I mean, he did a really, really fabulous job. Like, it was super neat. And, you know, I don't know what they look like now, but when he first did them, they looked amazing.
I didn't get my first tattoo until I was 30 because of the needles aspect of it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I always said I would get my kid's name or names, but I only have one kid. And so that was my first tattoo, was my kid's name. And when I was 30. So it wasn't like I just, you know, had some friends that were, not that I didn't, I totally could have had some friends and done some stuff, but I get it, is what I'm trying to say. I totally understand. Yeah. And I don't know why I did and why I didn't. I just, when the time was right, it seemed like the right thing to do.
Yep. I mean, and I have no problem. You know, some people are like, oh my gosh, you have tattoos. Yeah, I'm not that. I mean, I think they're cool. I mean, so I just don't have any because I'm particular and I'm afraid I would hate it. So.
All valid concerns. Very valid concerns, for sure.
Tina said her mother's doctor insisted that she get the flu shot and she got sick every time. And some people do. I don't know what it is. One year, me and the kids all got the flu shot. We stayed sick all winter. Like with one thing or another, we stayed sick. But at my new job, they come around and, you know, we don't have to get it, but we can. And I've gotten it ever since I started working there, and I haven't gotten sick by it. So that particular year must have just been a fluke. But so let's see. Bridget says, I hate needles, but tattoos are addictive, and each of hers has a special meaning. And that's what I've heard too, that when you get one, which I mean, and I've known it to be true with like friends that have gotten them. Once you get one, then you want more. So like you said, they're addictive. You just keep wanting to get more and more and more and more. Yep. Yep. I have heard that. So. Oh, me.
It's hard not to look at some things and be like, oh, that'd be a cool tattoo.
Yeah. And see, I love watching Ink Masters. Have you ever, and there's another one too. What was it called?
The one where they fix them.
Yes, that's what I was trying to think of the name of it. I can't think of it, but I like Ink Masters, and there's one guy, well, actually I think there's been two, that did a gorgeous, realistic lion head. And I mean, I'm not like a huge lion fan, but that has got to be one of the coolest looking tattoos. It's just his face with the mane. Oh, it was.
I know who you're talking about, but I haven't. It's been years and years since I've seen it.
It was so, and so I'm like, now that is a cool tattoo, and that I would probably get just because it was so. I mean, it was a realistic looking. Like I like the realism ones versus the abstract or whatever.
Yes,
like for my own personal body, but
yeah.
Susan says she doesn't have any either. Her son's friend does tattoos and said he would do one for her for free, but I'm the chicken, no needles for me. Yep.
Like I said, I think I'm back in my chicken phase. I don't, no, I don't see myself doing that. And I wonder sometimes, how did I even do this before? Mm-hmm. Like, you did this before. Why are you like, no, thank you now? I don't know.
Oh, wow, Bridget. That's cool. She said her chest piece has been on 2 different business cards and in a tattoo magazine, and won the artist that did it first place at a competition. Wow, that's cool.
Very, very badass. Yes.
Exactly. Tiffany says, yep, tattoos are addictive. She wishes she had more. She's planning on a half sleeve for her upper arm, but designing it is difficult because I can't draw to save my life. And I'm pretty computer illiterate. Yeah. See, I know in my mind what I would want, but it would be getting it. It would have to be the right artist. Like I said, the guy from Ink Master absolutely would let him, because I've seen his work and it is amazing, and I know he can do what he says he can do, but it would be Tina says, but if the inks have soy bases and you being allergic and you couldn't remove it easily, what if all your hair fell out? See, now that I've learned that, that's something I would have to, I never even thought to ask if and that may be something that they would ask you, like when you went in, hey, are you allergic?
Absolutely, they do. Yes. There's
like, yes, I'm allergic to soy. And they'd be like, you don't need to get a tattoo because.
Yeah, there's forms that you read and sign, and I would be more concerned with your skin rejecting it than it making your hair fall out. Because like you explained, that it seemed like, from just hearing what you described, the direct contact to your hair with the soy made your hair fall out. So direct contact with the skin.
Well, see, it makes it welt up. Like, my steering wheel was a soy base that the car I had at that time, and so like the oils in it would make me get whelps on my hands, and like if the laundry detergent I was using had soy in it, so like it didn't affect me like on my arms and stuff. Well, it did sometimes, but like mostly it was like where my pants would go around my waist, I would get like a big welt around my waist.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I eat like say a soy burger. Now if I can eat like mayonnaise that has a like if soy's not the main ingredient, like vegetable oil or something,
Right,
that has soy in it, I can eat small amounts of that. Like if it's used to make bread, like the oil is used. But if it's the main ingredient, like a soy burger, then my cheeks get like beet red. It looks like I have a sunburn on my face, like on my cheeks.
yeah.
But some people it affects them differently, like where they can't breathe and you need like
Mm-hmm.
But and like the doctor said, it may affect you this way this time, but it could affect you different. And so injecting it in me might, like Tina said, could be an infected mess. Exactly. It could be bad.
Mm-hmm.
But and like soy candles, I can't do soy candles. They make me sneeze and also makes my cheeks get all red. So, or the soy melts, like pink zebra, I can't do those because they're soy based. Bridget says,
Glad you know what it is though, because that is in a lot of stuff. And me being a person who has autoimmune issues, I have autoimmune disease. So, my body just says, nope, I'm going to nope out of this. And I don't know what it is. And they don't know what it is. And they just say,
it took a while to find out. I had to have quite a few tests done before they finally did allergy testing to say, okay, this is what it is. So,
yeah, my allergist said it's not an allergy. My doctor says it's like lupus.
Yeah.
So I don't want lupus. I really don't. But I'm afraid that more things progress.
That's what it might be.
Yeah.
Good night, Cynthia.
Good night, Trini. We saw it at the same time.
So Bridget said that was a fun, wild weekend. I bet. Susan said, are you talking about the guy, Dave Navarro? He was the host, but he was not the tattoo artist.
Correct.
It was that TV show that he hosted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love that show. See, and when I would watch it, that would get my, I could do a tattoo. Because I like them. I just don't think I could get one. Let's see. Everybody's telling Sandrine good night. Christy said she tested positive for lupus, but no medical insurance. Oh, that's a bummer. Did y'all just see that light flicker? Like on my screen? Maybe not. Just like flickered. I think it's just my computer being silly. I'm sorry, Christy. That stinks. My aunt had lupus, but she also had arthritis, so her lupus affected her in that manner. So like her hands were drawn in like this. Like she couldn't open them. That was as far as, So they stayed drawn in. But
oh yeah, I have arthritis as well. Thanks, genetics.
mm-hmm.
So the other TV series we were thinking of is Tattoo Nightmares.
Okay. That's where they come in and they fix them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I had to look it up. I had to.
There was another show that I watched they're British. And it was a tattoo show. Okay, so Chris saw it and thought it was me. Nope, I saw it too, but I don't know what it was or where it came from because I only saw it on my computer. I didn't see it
external. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Google search, so I wasn't looking.
So Susan says she was working on a Granny Square Jacob's ladder blanket. Ooh, cool.
I want to see it.
Mm-hmm. Right? So how far did you get on your blanket? Or did you put it down to Google?
Oh, no, I'm on a new panel.
Oh, okay.
I was just reading. Christy, Hook Me Up Crochet with Christy said, same. I've all but lost mobility. I can only walk a few steps at a time. I'm so sorry, dear.
I'm sorry, Christy. So can you not get, are you in the U.S.? So is there not any kind of insurance you could get? That's awful. I'm sorry. She said it sucks, but oh well. I'm sorry. Lisa says, why are you still live? Do you guys not sleep? It's only midnight here. It's 12:15.
I slept from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So I just woke up. I mean, it's 10:13 now, but I still feel like I'm past that I'm waking up stage, and I'm like, okay, I'm awake, I'm good.
My plan was to be done about 15 minutes ago, but we're just sitting here yakking. So I probably go for another.
You can go whenever you want.
No. We're still talking and everything's good. I'll probably go for at least another 15 minutes or so.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna chill until the boys get here. They're on their way, and I'm gonna overshare. My dad and stepmom are gonna come visit me, so I'm super excited because I've never met my bio dad before.
Oh wow, really?
I've only talked to him on the phone.
Oh wow,
so
that's exciting.
Yeah. This is really special, like really special. And there's not a lot of people in my personal life that I can tell because my mom was one of those, this is my kid, screw you type of person. And to really overshare, my stepdad's name is on my birth certificate.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how much she was like, he's not going to have anything to do with. So I can't tell my mom that I talked to my bio dad.
I gotcha.
Like,
I gotcha.
And then it's really hard. Like I don't trust my other siblings.
I get it. Yeah.
Keep that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's that's a lot to put on them to have them keep that kind of a secret too.
So thank you for letting me share, you guys. I've been holding it in all night. Actually, I've been wanting to be like, I just found out they're on their way when I woke up, and
that's cool though that you finally get to meet them. I mean, it's exciting, and I hope it's. But you've been talking to them, so
but
that's really neat.
I just connected with them like 4 or 5 years ago, so we're gonna take a little. We were thinking about taking a trip to Monterey, like a little day trip. And my dad was born here in San Francisco, so it's nice that I have all this family that I didn't know about. And yes, exactly, excited nerves. And I feel like I have a place that I like. I'm really wanted, and I like truly belong because they've all knew about me and missed out.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
like we missed out on all, a lot of you do. And then with me being sick and I don't travel very well, I was just waiting for the weather to get better and trying to get a few other things, a little bit of money saved up to be able to go travel a little. And so yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but it's good stuff.
Exactly. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hijack your live.
No. You're fine. Let's see. That's exciting, though.
Like I said, I don't have anybody really to talk to. Like I don't like my, Mr. D, my boyfriend. I could talk to him, but
yeah, but that's exciting though that you, yeah.
Christy, if you're in the U.S., I'm on disability, so maybe you can look in. Well, I would suggest or recommend you look into that because then you get Medi-Cal or here in California it's Medicaid for nationwide, and then they can help you.
Yeah. Lisa says, "Bye, guys."
Pam froze. Oh no. What happened? Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm back. Am I back?
What'd you do?
Well, I was getting ready to tell you. I was going to type it on here, but apparently my whole internet went down for like a second because I couldn't even type in the chat and be like, I'm sorry.
I went to chat too when I was typing and then you came back, of course.
Yep. I was like, why can't I click on that? And then I was like, oh, nobody can hear me. Let's see, everybody saying how cool, exciting, exciting, exciting. Susan says, I hope you have a great time. Tina said that your mom might feel like she'd be losing you.
She would.
Lisa says, did my comment break, Pam? It did. You broke me. You broke me, Lisa. Oh, I'm sorry, Christy. She said she's been turned down 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. I know it's hard.
But now that you're losing the ability to walk and you can only take a few steps, I mean, I know you don't want to go through it again, but you need the help. You need the yeah. I don't know.
Pam took a power nap.
I did. Rejuvenate. Lisa says, Christy, it took her 14 years of fighting and she finally got it last year. See, there's Susan. She knew I'd be back. I didn't know if I'd be back when I picked up my phone and it didn't have internet either. I was like, uh-oh. That's no good. But I'm back. So, but yeah. Yeah, Christy, I'm sorry. I know that's tough.
Yeah, Christy, what I had a long history of things in my medical records. So but I do know that's the medical, like, you need a doctor to say this is what's going on. And if she doesn't have the doctor side of it, yeah, I don't know how you would get around that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And each state is different and it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I don't even know how to suggest anything, because each state is very different.
Each state, each country, yeah. Christy said, she's in a catch-22. Yeah. Well, what state are you in, or country, or
region?
Because maybe somebody, if they're not in this chat, maybe on another chat, or maybe we might know somebody in that state that could give you pointers or suggestions of, like, maybe they've been in a similar situation. Oh, you're here in Tennessee. Okay.
Because my brother's in Tennessee, and honestly, he said it's the worst. Because he's used to being in Ohio or here in California, and they really help you. And in Tennessee, he said they don't do anything. He's on disability as well for his health issues, and it's been really hard to transition from all the things that he would get assistance with out here. They don't offer it out there.
Yeah, so
I will keep you in my prayers, and I will check in with my brother again, and I will ask, and I will see.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Since he is in Tennessee and is familiar with the disability, maybe
he's learning. Yeah, he's been there a little bit longer, and he's learning. I haven't talked to him about it for a while, but yeah, I'll see if there's any new updates that I can share with you, dear. For sure.
Regina said her husband was turned down twice and got a lawyer that put him in front of a judge that was sympathetic to his condition. So.
Oh, my brother was turned down for many, many years as well. And we're talking about someone who had major heart issues, major seizure disorders that my brother has a very unique condition that his body didn't form properly. And he's actually a miracle that he's alive. Babies with his problems don't live past 6 months. And he's one of the rare ones.
Oh, wow.
The frontal lobes of his brain formed as one piece. And because you know how your body like splits as it develops, his heart did the same thing. So he had a flap in the middle of his heart and he would have, he would pass out because when that flap opened, the oxygen would mix with the wrong side of the body and cause him to pass out, regulating his body, but being impossible to figure out why he was having these seizures.
Right.
And he went and had a surgery done that was brand new at the time. There was only like they had just developed this new device to fuse the two halves of his heart together.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like the experiment, if you will.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. That's crazy. And it's also miraculous.
Yes.
That they were able to do that and determine that that's what it was.
Right. But it was only because they injected a dye into his bloodstream and do a thing to watch the blood flow through his heart. That's how they found it. Because they couldn't understand why his oxygen level was so low when his lungs looked good and all that. It was really crazy how they discovered that.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Chris says there is a SSDI lawyer on YT. Have you seen?
I've seen a couple of different ones actually. So I probably did. They are all very knowledgeable. Like I had no issues getting approved for disability, but I believe that's because of the longevity of my case from the doctors. I had really good supportive doctors that were able to give them all of the information. As for my brother and his case, he went through all the surgeries and everything that I just described to you and still was denied disability. And so I don't understand what was different about me when physically I present healthier than he would, but he still got denied. So I don't know how it was that I was able to, and I didn't get an attorney. I didn't need one. Like I said, I applied and I was approved. And mine was over and done in less than 6 months.
See, and there are some, and like I've heard that most of the time they will deny you the first time.
Absolutely. I was totally prepared for that. And again, seeing my brother struggle and fight for many, many years, I was like, oh yeah, there's no way, but I'll try because I truly am incapable of working even from home, like doing all the things that I've been doing in YouTube. If you guys haven't noticed, the first week I was able to keep up. And then now I burn myself out in a way, you could say, but it's just because I don't have like the type of stamina and stuff. And so it's like, I can be a supporter and I can come on lives and have fun with you guys. Or I could use my spoons, if you will, to pour it all into my own channel, but then I'd be not getting the camaraderie that I want. Yeah, I want to do because this fills my cup where I can share with other people. And if I was to focus all my attention on my own channel, for example, that would take away from everything that I contribute now. I don't have the capacity to do it all, which I would love to do, but I just can't. And it's why I stayed in the chat for as long as I did and never put myself out there, you know, until I had a good day. And then I had, you know, a pretty good week. And then now it's like my passion for this is there. It's just my ability to, the stamina isn't. And
and
so
it's
it's
the same as
balance.
other. You do what you can do. And if you feel good and you want to pop up on a live of somebody else's, or if you want to do your own live every once in a while, do that. I mean, I did that for a while. I mean, that's how I started my channel. I started it out just to test the waters and to see, but you know, I mean,
it's why I won't.
It's what works for you.
Yeah, but it's why I can't commit to, like, I can't say, Pam, I'll definitely see you at your next one, because I don't know if that's going to be a good day for me or not. So it makes it hard to have a schedule.
That's how I am with lives. You know, I can't, you know, if I can make it, I do. And if I can't, you know, so. Tina wants to know, did your brother have a Dr. Grundy for his procedure? Or do you remember?
He was at the Cleveland Clinic, and that does not sound like the doctor that he had, but he was at the Cleveland Clinic. Ironically enough, he lived in Ohio at the time, that he could be at the best, like, you know, one of the best heart hospitals.
Mm-hmm. Tina said it also took her years. Christy said, yes, she tried to have a real channel, but anyone that's paid attention will see I'm only doing shorts now and pics on my community page. And you can have a real channel even doing the shorts.
Yeah.
The shorts and the community page. So, and she said, what sucks about it the most is in her head, she's doing cartwheels and feels amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
But your body is not agreeing with,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Totally get it. Yep.
Yeah. So, and Chris, we're all sending prayers to Christy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah. And we'll see what we can find out for you, but don't give up. Keep fighting. I know you said the fight is going, but keep fighting.
I think you said 15 minutes ago you were going to go in 15 minutes, but that 15 minutes went by really quick. I'm like, wow.
I know.
Time is just flying here. See, I just get lost in the sauce, and I'm like, it's so fun.
I know, and everybody, but you know that Christy needed to hear all of that. So.
Oh, for sure. No, I totally want to be here for everybody, and help them as much as I can. And I won't forget about this. Like I said, I'll chat with my brother soon, and then I'll get back to you, Christy. I'll try to
everybody, and we got somebody in the basement.
Oh, nice. I mean, if you want to stay, if you want to go, it's Zach.
For a minute. Yeah, I was getting ready to go off, Zach, but we'll bring you up for a second.
Well, I wanted to give you a 5-minute warning, and when I looked down, it was 1 minute past. I was like, oh, we missed our cutoff time.
Yep. Let's see. Chris said, I understand that, Christy, and Christy saying thanks. And Bridget said, Christy makes beautiful things. It's truly awesome how she mixes weights and fibers. And Christy said she's going to keep smiling, keep pushing, and thank you bunches. Absolutely. You are so very welcome, Christy. So, Zach, you were supposed to be in bed asleep.
I was. Then I woke up.
No wonder you're up until 6 a.m. You need to just turn off the TV and go to sleep. When you fell asleep, you should have just turned off the TV and went to sleep.
Yes, but I didn't.
I know, but you should. That's what you should have done. Yep. Get away from the screen and go to sleep. And then Regina said, yes, Christy does make beautiful things. Absolutely. I'll have to go check out some more of her stuff. I haven't seen anything in a while. I will go check it out. All right, so we are going to start winding things down. But before I do, anybody in the chat, type buzz. Not everybody at once. If you type buzz and a bunch of people do it at the same time, it won't work. but just keep watching. But if you type Buzz in the chat, it will drop your channel link. And so then people can go check out your channels and subscribe if they so choose to.
I like to make sure that I'm still subscribed because YouTube does unsubscribe.
Absolutely. And Bridget was saying Christy makes beautiful things. So does Bridget. Bridget makes beautiful project bags. And she started spinning and dyeing. And yep. So y'all should check her out too.
I will. I love seeing everything everybody does because I want to do it all and I only have 2 hands. So at least when I get to see it, I feel like it scratches that part of my brain that wants to do that.
Mm-hmm. Lisa says, but I'm a ladybird, not a bee. I know. Let's see. Tina said I've had fun, but I think I better head to bed. Catch y'all later. I'm about to head that way myself, Miss Tina.
Good night.
Everybody's saying good night. Chris said, Zach, you need to set the TV on a 5-minute timer for when you doze off. I used to do that. I did that set mine for more like a 30-minute.
Yeah.
By their TV that way, because I could lay there, I could watch TV, and then when I'd get sleepy, whoop, off into La La Land I would go. And there's everybody dropping their links, so y'all go check them out. Check everybody out. And I know Lisa Ladybird will be going live on Friday for the US peeps. She, I guess it's Friday and where she's at too. Just later in the day. But yeah. Tina says, good night all. Good night, Tina. Bridget said she is spinning this fiber and it is so soft. Sweet. Zach is staring off into space.
I'm trying to figure something out. How to put a timer on the TV.
Ah, that's his thing. Yeah.
Good job.
Never say it to it. Okay, so Lisa said, yes, she goes live today in 12 hours. So y'all, go pick up Lisa Ladybird there. Ladybird Loves is her channel.
I got you on my calendar, Lisa.
And she does her live. She usually has a question of the live. And so you can answer that. And you'll put in your comment when you're answering that. QOTL. That way she knows that you're answering the question of the live. And then she does Linky Doodab drops. So if you come in and you just say drop or CC, she's not going to drop your link until it's time for the Linky Doodad drops, which she does midway towards the end of her live. But what she does is she stops all the comments in the chat, and then each person that wants their link dropped can do what she tells you to do, and then she'll have you type up an advertisement about your channel, and then when she calls your name, you drop your advert, and then one of her mods drops your link. That way it's got what your channel is about and then the link to your channel. So people can go check you out. So y'all have to go watch Miss Lisa. And she has a really cool British accent, so,
Right. Who doesn't love that?
Exactly. So, if for nothing else, just go watch to listen to her talk. And she has a cool cat named Beanie. Beans. And then Lisa saying hi to everybody. Susan says, but she can't sleep with the TV off. Then you turn it down super low. Zach, Chris wants to know, what screen are you watching on?
What do you mean?
Are we on the TV?
No, you're on my laptop.
But were we on the TV when you fell asleep?
Yeah.
See, so if you had the timer set, then you would still be snoozing. Because we probably laughed and, because we were having so much fun talking about hair and stuff. So we probably woke you up. And y'all, Zach goes live tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Regina said after her husband died, she would keep the TV running because it was too quiet.
Yeah.
Christy says she's got a mean cat named Miss Kitty. My cat's not mean. He's just hyper sometimes. And he likes to scratch my pillow or my chairs and whatnot. Okay, so Chris wants to know what kind of TV. I think she's trying to help you figure out how to set your timer.
I don't know.
You don't know what kind of TV it is?
No.
Like, does it have, like if you look up at it, does it have, like, a name on the front of it? Like, mine says, this one in here is an Emerson. The one that's in the other room I got from Best Buy, and it's their brand. Whatever brand that is.
Yeah, mine's
RCA.
RCA.
Okay, so it's an RCA. Okay, well, that one should have a sleep timer.
It should have a settings button, and under the settings button.
Do you have the remote that came with your TV?
Yeah, right. Here.
Regina says, you have a precocious kitty. I
have a Roku set up to it.
But that still should...
Yeah, it's a TV setting. It's not
not the Roku setting. Well, the Roku might have one too, but the TV setting is where you're wanting to go. But Susan said, yeah, she does turn it down for hers. Because, like, if I fall asleep and the TV's on, like, it will wake me up if I don't turn it off.
If I'm watching a channel or a program that has commercials, for sure, because the commercials come on so loud that I don't even hear what the program is that I'm watching, but the commercial will scream at me, and I get very irritated.
Yeah. Or or like when we go on vacation and stuff, and we're like all cramped up in a hotel room, or we're sharing rooms and stuff, and the kids are watching TV and they go to sleep and the TV's still on, and I'm like, oh, I'll have to get up and turn it off. Because, I mean, and it could be super quiet, but it'll still wake me up. Or the light will, like, a different, like, it could be, like, one show's on and it's kind of dark, and then the next show comes on and it's just brighter light, and it'll wake me up. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tiffany wants to know, do you have a star on your remote, Zach? And Lisa says, Happy Good Friday to all that celebrate the day. Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Boop. He's got that star. That looks like, is that your Roku one or is that your TV one?
Roku one.
But you don't have the TV one?
Yes, but I don't think it has a star.
But the TV one doesn't have the star. Does the TV one have a menu button?
Yes.
Okay, hit the menu button and then...
On time.
Huh?
Oh, sleep timer.
There you go.
Yes! Pam, you're so good at this. Good job.
I will do 10 minutes.
Okay, so Chris said you could just hold the microphone button and say sleep timer on the other one.
Oh.
Bridget says, we sleep with a fan on 365 days a year. She uses to sleep with the TV, but the husband can't sleep with any light. Okay, wait. Okay, let me reread that. I got it now. They sleep with a fan on 365 days a year. She used to sleep with the TV, but the hubby can't sleep with the light. Ta-da! I got it. Woohoo! See, that's what happens when I start getting sleepy. I have to, like, read stuff a couple times for it to, like, for my brain to comprehend what I'm reading.
The boys are here.
Yay!
Hi! Hi, Smiling. Oh, he's getting water.
So, Well, how exciting. So have fun. And
Thank you. I'll still be here.
But still, I mean, yeah, you'll have to let us know what all is.
You know I will.
Absolutely.
The only exciting thing I have going on in my life.
Chrissy said she has to sleep with a fan on too. Lisa said she can't sleep with any light either. Just helps keep me awkward. I don't like lights either. Like, I want the lights out when I'm sleeping. Bridget said, sorry, reading me is like reading code. Hey, Doretha. We are getting ready to head out, but welcome in. Christy said she has to feel the air all around her. Yeah. So how are you this evening, Miss Doretha? That's Butter Roll Boutique.
Yeah, hello.
We'll let her answer and see how she's doing. I've been working up this little baby hat. I decided it was too big, so I had to take one row out. One row of increases.
That's funny you would say that because I missed a stitch on my joining.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm working my way back as well to redo.
Mm-hmm. So I ripped it out, and now I'm back to where I was. And I'm adding a star stitch round. I'm just kind of making these baby cuts as I go. Yeah, the cat butt. Making cat butts. But so I made this one. It has 2 rows of cat butts. It's a double cat butt. And then, let's see. Whoop. Oh, this one's also a double cat butt. It's in gray. And then I have one in the other room that's pink. And so this one's multicolored. Doretha says, I just slid into bed and saw you were here. Decided to pop in and say hello. I'm glad I caught you all. Well, thank you. I'm glad you popped in. Yep. I actually said I was going to be going at midnight. And as you see, that didn't happen. And then I was like, okay, so I'm going to stay until 12:30. And again, that didn't happen. So. Chris, he said it for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Lisa says, oh gosh, Susan, I just expelled some air. She wants the air all around. Oh, too funny. Regina says she saw Fiber Spiders tutorial today about cat butt stitches. Seriously, is that what he called them? Or did he call it a star stitch? Or did he seriously call it cat butt? I want to know.
I'm going to try and go to bed again.
Okay. I'm getting ready to head.
I think we all are. I am ready for a nap too, and I just woke up.
I got to see Regina's answer first.
Emma, did you catch me yawning at the end here? I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I do that a lot. Like a lot of times I was thinking, I'll be like,
yeah.
I haven't tonight, but usually I am. But I'm waiting to see if Regina answers our question. And she probably did, and I'm just waiting for it to come in. Okay.
Yeah, I did it again.
No. Okay, so he did a star stitch tutorial. I called them cat butt stitches. Just checking, because you never know.
That's all I call it now. Oh, bye, Zach.
Bye, Zach.
Zach is just dipping out without any warning.
Well, he said he was going to try to go to bed, so I guess.
Yes, but then he didn't properly say goodbye.
I know, right?
He said, okay, I'm going to go, but he didn't go, and then he stayed, and then he left.
He made me clicking the button, and it wasn't taking him. I don't know.
I know, there's a delay.
Like, yeah. Let's see. Chrissy says, I'm not going to bed yet, but night, y'all. Yeah.
And like when I click out, I can still hear you talking for a few seconds, even though I clicked out. So it's weird. Because like I can hear you talking, but I can't answer you because it's closing out.
Right.
Oh, Zach, you don't have to apologize.
Yeah, Zach, it's okay. We're all going. We're all
We
gonna go
get it.
nighty.
Yeah, it's that
We're
time.
going
We're getting
nighty-night.
goofy.
Exactly. Okay. Maybe so. Yeah, just send me. Yeah, that'd be cool, Miss Lisa.
Thank you, chat, for being here. Thank you for all the nice stuff you say. And everybody take care.
Yep, I'm almost done with this round. See, that's the problem with this stitch is I have to count.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. I just have to, like, see where I'm at. But, yep. All right, y'all. I hope everybody... Oh, Regina says she is watching Mama G dye yarn. Is she doing a live dye, or is it just a video that she put up where she's dyeing yarn?
Do I know this person? I don't even know if I know this person.
Mama
Doesn't
G
sound
Gear?
familiar.
Mama G Gear?
I don't know her.
Oh, they're herd fun. It's
I gotta go look it up.
Mama G and then her daughter Rusty. Yep. She's watching it on the TV. So it must not be a live. It must just be a video. Yep, it's just a video.
Oh. Is that her channel name?
Yep, Mama G Gear. The way Regina has it typed in the chat, you should be able to find her by that.
That's it. Oh, okay. I doing it.
And Lisa says, Dawn, treasure the time.
Thank you. I will.
And oh, Bridget says she opened the yarn she sent her today. Sweet.
Yes, thank you for inviting me to somebody new.
They're fun.
I'm trying to get as many yarny people as I can.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Thank you, Regina. I subscribed.
And grab you up.
I'm here, Pam. Don't worry. You throw me out whenever you're ready.
Got it. Got it. Ta-da. Okay. Finish the cat butt tomorrow. Gotta grab a stitching marker. Ta-da. Alrighty. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to take down this table that my desk or that my computer's on because I bought a smaller one.
Oh, nice.
Eventually, I will get this room in order. It might be a couple of years, but eventually. Eventually.
Yeah, I might catch the other lives that are going on like tomorrow, but I'll be moving. We decided we want to make an official guest room. So we're going to move everything from my previous room and join the office and the yarn room together and make one creative studio. That way we could hang out together and do stuff
fun.
Instead of being, him in the office and me in my craft room.
Right.
But you've been seeing me in my bedroom, which I have the worst lighting. I'm so sorry, but it's okay.
I did buy more lights.
Yeah, you look great. You're very well lit.
So I've got some more that'll even, I think once I get them, it'll take care of the shadows and stuff. So
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see. And my hair looks like super dark when I'm sitting over here, and it's really not this dark. But so once I get the light on it, we'll see. And then, of course, I may turn it on and be like, it's like the sun, go away. And then I'll turn it off, and then I'll just be back to like this. So, but anyway. Let's see here. Regina said she saw that, Bridget, and the yarn is gorgeous. Kivia said she's back now. Well, Kivia, we are getting ready to go, but welcome back. And Regina says, hopefully we talk Jeannie to sleep. She had a hard day. And Regina said, I'd still be down if I fail.
Right? Same.
And Kivia said, what yarn, Regina? And Regina said, the yarn that Bridget dyed. Yeah, Bridget sent some yarn to Mama G and she opened it. There's a video up. So I will have to go watch it. All right, y'all. Thanks y'all so very, very much for coming and hanging out with us. I have had a great time. I hope y'all have too.
Thank you, Pam. I
you're
will
so
say bye-bye
welcome.
now.
Bye, Dawn.
Let you close out by yourself.
Okie dokies.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
for having me up. Thanks again, chat. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so Bridget said Thriss dyed the yarn and then Bridget, or dyed the fiber and then Bridget spun it. Nice. So pretty. Kivia, before we go, type it in. There you go. She's got it now. But yeah, so if y'all are watching this on the replay and you have stuck around this long, thank you so very much for catching the replay. I really appreciate it. And thanks to everybody that's been here this whole time, whether you've been involved in the chat or whether you're lurking. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I want everybody to feel welcome and invited here, and I appreciate you being here and hanging with us. So, yeah, I'll be back here next Thursday night, 9 Central. If you think you might want to pop up on the panel sometime, just shoot me an email. My email is listed in my About part on my main page of YouTube, and I usually have it in the description box of every video. So, yeah, you can find it there. I'm not sure if I put it in the description yet of this video, but you should be able to find it in any of my other ones. So, but it's also in about. Just shoot me an email and be like, hey, I'd like to pop up on the panel on your live, and I can send y'all the link. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Have a fabulous, fabulous night, and I will see y'all next week or around the YT streets this weekend. All right, remember, be creative, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye!